What's happening? How's it been, everybody? It's been pretty good here. Just getting used to swing of things. Missed last week, as you guys probably know. Was up in Washington, kind of taking care of my mom. She's finally home from the rehab center, and she's just getting adjusted to life again. So that was interesting. But anyways, I hope you guys are good. It's good to be back. Definitely missed chatting with you guys, and it should be a pretty good one, pretty entertaining one. We're going to be doing another open panel tonight, so you'll have the opportunity to call in, come on the panel, and let's talk about diecast manners. And one topic that I was thinking of that I'd like for everybody to talk about is I like to know what you think the biggest challenge for hunters and collectors is going to be in 2025. Something that we kind of need to ponder going into this year. Kind of looks like distribution really isn't getting very much, it's not getting any better, at least from what I can see. I don't know about you guys. But I don't see any improvements in that aspect. So I like to hear your guys' take on that. We'll do that in a little bit, and I will drop the link and you can call in and we can talk about it. Sound good? All right. Anyways, welcome to Diecast Discussion number 158. I'm your host, Derek, aka Honest Diecast, but collectively we are all Honest Diecast, striving to build a better diecast community that's about the cars, not the money. If it's your first time here, we talk about everything diecast related. And for all my beautiful people in the chat, kind of like Cody Collins talking about Gallo 34s. Thank you guys for coming back. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. So I appreciate you guys. What's up, Iggy? Sorry I didn't get a chance to really drop any comments while we were getting warmed up here. NASCAR is making a left turn as always. Good to hear. What's up, buddy? What's up, Josh? Good to see you, buddy. Wisco, there's Sean, there's Dane, everybody in the house. Nitrous Diecast. What's going on, guys? Eddie G, of course. Eddie G and Dane, the two MVPs of the diecast community. They are everywhere at all times. Don't know how they do it. What's up, Rudy? But yeah, let's get into it. What are you guys finding? What are you guys working on? What's going on? What do you guys got going on? Let's talk about it. I want to know. All of us want to know your business right now. What's up, DC? Diecast Connoisseur? What's up, man? How's it going? But yeah, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. Again, I will drop the link in a little bit. Right now, I just kind of want to get caught up with you guys, see what's new with you. I haven't talked to you guys in a couple of weeks. Rexy had a gold tooth at Daytona. Nice. Yeah, if it was the number 77 car, the one with red mirrors and red winglets and red number placard, that one does have a gold tooth. That's another difference between that and the number 80 Rexy. So yeah, pretty cool. Good friend Jake in the house. What's up, Jakey Poo? I'm finding a premium chase in a full premium. You will have to translate that, sir. I think I know what you mean. But what's up, Jake? I'd like to hear your thoughts if it's not too late for you. I know this is a little bit of a later show. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just trying to make do where I can. Ed Ramos finally found the Team Transport Honda Accord set. I really haven't found that much good in a while. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been very, very tough. Oof. Yeah. Wife is out of town. She's up in a what's that place called? Montreal. She's up in Montreal on business, and yeah, it's like 0 degrees, like up there. It's been like 3-4 degrees every day. She's struggling. She's struggling, and I'm not envious whatsoever at all. Cody says, what do you think of Lance? 40 weight, 50 weight. 40 weight sounds nice. It does. 40 weight definitely sounds nice on a Wednesday night. Congratulations, Zach. Keep riding that look. He said, I want a giveaway from Nitrous Auto Labs. Sweet. Sick. Jake said, I meant to say I'm finding a premium chase in a full premium box. Yes. Yeah. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure to head over to Jake's channel, Strictly Diecast, and watch his amazing unboxing. We called it. We said that he was definitely going to get a Panda Mar 32 in that case of modern classics that he ordered. And I won't be a spoiler, but you should go watch it. Look at you just multitasking all over the place, Cody. What is 10C in America? So 0C is 32 degrees and should be 22 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what it should be, if my calculations are correct. Josh has been trying to fill in the Kaidos. I'm missing chases and it all just added 4 chases. Won a lotto on a black limited Civic for $25. Dope, dude. You definitely deserve that. Congratulations. It's freaking sick. Diecast Connoisseur, time to get those diecast orders in while she's gone. I'm not sure who she is, but yeah, get your diecast orders in while you can. I would hop on Derek Bonamurti on the couch for the night. Maybe once the conversation gets going on, we can converse you to pull you back to the layer so you can hop on. But yeah, if you're doing that, that's fine. Oh, -10 is 40 Fahrenheit or 14 Fahrenheit. Sorry. One thing on the note of pre-orders, like Diecast Connoisseur is mentioned. I want to talk about something real quick. So Diecast 164, my partnership with Diecast 164. As many of you guys know, I've been getting models from him and Brad. Been getting models from him, the showcase, giveaway, all that kind of stuff. What's up, Will? Going good, man. Going good. How you doing? Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. I'm super happy you liked your gift, man. I'm super happy. It won't be the last. But real quick, I want to talk about Brad and Diecast 164. I'm seeing it on Diecast Media Network. I've gotten emails from people. What's up, Demo? We were waiting for you. What's up, buddy? I know you'll probably chime in on tonight's subject for sure. I've gotten multiple notifications, email. I've seen some of the comments left on Diecast Media Network, things of that nature. A lot of people are not getting their pre-orders from Brad. And I really don't know what is going on. I haven't had any communication with Brad for a while. I've tried. I haven't gotten any response, but the last response I got maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, maybe that long. I just asked him how things were going, and he said they were not going good. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's personal. I don't know if it's just something with distribution, which I know that he was having problems with. I had gotten an email off of his email chain saying that he was having a lot of troubles with pre-orders. So I don't know if that's it, but I just want to let you guys know, if you guys watch this, if you're having problems, I don't know what to do. I don't even know if I still have a partnership with Brad at this point. Cause again, I just haven't had any communication, with him, but, regardless, I hope everything clears itself out. I hope Brad's okay. I hope everybody gets their pre-orders, and in the end, I just hope everybody's happy. So I'll leave that there. Okay. So if you message me, if you email me, whatever, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on myself. So just wanted to throw that out there. Josh says waiting on a Modern Classics case and a half from him. Yeah. See, I don't know what's going on, guys. And trust me, it kind of it irks me that we have a partnership because our names are tied together, and something is happening that I can't really help. It's not in my power. I am affiliated with Brad. I don't work directly with Brad. We have a partnership, and As far as what goes on with the orders and stuff on his behalf, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had a better answer for you guys, but I don't. But yeah, hopefully everything clears up. Whatever it is, distribution or personal, whatever it is. I hope it clears up, and I hope Brad's good in the end, and I hope that all you guys that ordered stuff in the end is okay. So I just want to throw that out there. Again, I'm sorry I don't have something better else to tell you. I really don't. I already got my chase though, so not concerned. Good to hear. Good to hear. Jake says, yeah, ever since his Black Friday deal and the delayed shipping, I haven't placed an order since then. Hope everything's all right though. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I hope everything's okay with Brad. Again, I got no response. Still haven't gotten no response in quite a long time. But yeah. Dane, I do agree with this. He definitely needs to talk to people he owes stuff to and just, yeah, keep him in on the loop. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I wish I had a better answer for you guys. I really wish I did. And it irks me because, you know, like I said, my name is tied to it. I help him push products, you know, to what extent doesn't really matter. My name is kind of tied to him, but I have attempted to reach out to him on behalf of people and just no answer. So thanks, Alexis. Sounds like it's your fault. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everything works out too. Oh, Savoy Sticks. What's up, bro? Eric in the house. That wagon. Okay, I'll try to remember. As long as you keep your Accord in the avatar, I'll remember. Question for you, bro. You going to Vegas this year? I just wanted to know. It's coming up quick. What's up, James? What's up, Bryant? Loving the recent Kaido cars? Yes. Yes, indeed. I finally picked up one that's semi-recent. It's not brand new, but it's something I've been meaning to pick up. That's for sure. FC Furiously Collecting. What's up? He says, "What's up, my fellow collectors? What's going on?" FC. Make sure to go check out FC on YouTube. Dope channel. I will say that before all that happened, it was my go-to for more premium diecast. Can't beat free shipping. Yeah, it's one of the best deals of it all for sure. Rhythm, that is one of my grails in my collection, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love that car. And feel very fortunate because that thing is getting really, really hard to find. He said he just picked up the N064 R34 Falcon Super Tycoon. Yeah, that's a dope car. That's definitely one of my top threes in my Skyline collection for sure. Not this year, unfortunately. Financial issues. I'm sorry to hear, bro. I hope it clears up, and I hope you do better going forward in that aspect. That sucks. A lot of people not able to make it to Vegas, but a lot of people are going to Vegas. So if you're planning on going, there's a lot of people going, including the whole Diecast Media Network crew. Been on a huge Mini GT and N064 kick, man. They are so dang nice. Sheesh. Yes. Welcome to that. Yeah, there's it's hard to beat. The price is great and quality is absolutely amazing. I will definitely still work with them once everything is situated. Maybe it's just real overwhelmed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no telling. I mean, when you don't get correspondence back, I mean, and that's understandable. Sometimes I take hiatuses and I can't respond to people. So it's understandable. It's just when money and product is involved, it's a little bit of a different story. So, yeah, like everybody has said, I hope everything's okay with them. I agree with the statement 110%, Jake. Once you go super premium, there's no going back. Yes, that is it. Well, sometimes you go back, but it's never really the same. We'll put it like that. Speaking of that, guys, I did pick up a handful of premiums. I was able to make a diecast store stop up in Washington. Picked up a couple goodies, and I'm super excited to open these with you. And yeah, I'm super excited. Ed, thank you, sir. He says, hit the likes, guys. Thanks. Appreciate that. All likes are appreciated. David says I have all my current pre-orders from Tokyo Station. Free shipping after like $100 Canadian. Nice. What's up, Lena? Says, yep, I got 118 and now I'm totally messed up. Bless your soul. I have thought about diving into 118 more and more, but I'm so happy that I haven't yet because I don't, man, who knows what's going to happen. Josh says, has anyone noticed Kaido pricing going crazy? The R34 V1 that everyone complained about is skyrocketing in price right now. Wow, which one? Which V1? Just all of them, or which particular one? FC, dude, I totally forgot that you're in Washington. I'm sorry. I always try to reach out to people that I know are in the area that I am traveling to. I went to Savvy Boats and I went to T-Rex Toys. And I was going to go to Alaska Boys, but apparently he shut down his store and is doing online only. That's what I heard anyways, but yeah, I was able to stop at those two stores. Matt he says, nothing but 2023 K cases around my area. Need a Barbie car? I'm good, but thank you for the offer, sir. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 2023 K. That is the if I remember right, the case with the 7, or no, that's the case with the Mustang, the Shelby. Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing that hit our fries lately. Be somewhat thankful, Nitrous. Maybe I'm a non-sophisticated collector, but I still like mainlines. You know, nothing wrong with that. And hey, it keeps the simplicity and the cost down, so can't really blame you. Riddim, it did snow in Florida. Actually, it snowed in the northern Panhandle area. I know that for sure. 60 opened, 100 sealed for. Which one? Which one, Josh? Oh, blue, purple, and white. Blue, purple, and white. Blue, purple, and. Oh, just the. Oh, you're just talking about the first 3 releases? Sick. Got him. Got him. That's dope. $100. $100 for 60 opened. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Eric says, Savvy Boat, I bet I used to work there. It was hell. Sorry to hear, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, a lot of people have not so nice things to say about Savvy Boat. The guy who's always working in there, I forgot his name. Hispanic gentleman. He seems pretty nice, and they got a nice collection of cars. Some of their stuff is a little overpriced, especially on the Hot Wheels end of things, but I personally haven't had any issues. I have a friend that says he'll never step foot in there again. So yeah, I don't know. David says, I buy cheap 118, still can't fork up the dough for an ignition model. Just do it. Just do it this once. Just do it this once, David. It'll never happen again. You'll never want another one, right? What's up, Robert? Oh, aloha. And maybe ladies. Jesse, what's up, brother? Hola, muchachos. Derek, my brother, how are you? The hair is looking nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just got a haircut like an hour and a half before the stream. That's kind of part of the reason why I was a little bit late, but appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Thank you. Josh says, yeah, it's crazy. The Z is going crazy on price too. Oh, okay. I only have one of those. I have that white, yellow, and red one, the one that looks really retro. I have that one. I think people mistaken chases and overpaying has driven up the prices. Yeah, as always, people overpaying. I have a brother-in-law in Japan for the next 6 months. Should I be requesting anything from there? Yeah, everything. You request everything. I don't know if you have any Tomikas in your collection, James, but that seems to be, excuse me, gotta fix my chair. That seems to be the bread and butter as far as Japan goes. And one of the largest diecast stores is located there as well. It's like 3 stories tall. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, request anything and everything. Maybe you can find it somewhat of a decent price for that Japan exclusive 8.6 that came out. You know, that initial D style one. I don't know. Because that thing's like, last time I checked, was like $500-600. I think you're right, Jake. It says, honestly, I feel in time Kaido stuff will really retain their value. I agree. Jose. Yeah. That's him. Oh, nice, Subi. What's up, brother? Thank you all. One more sub away from 600. Sub giveaway might give away a painting. Wow, okay. If you guys haven't gone over to Subi, make sure you go check him out. Give him a sub. Who wants to be that 600th sub? Go now. Ready, set, go. Let's get him up to 600. Ayoshima too. Yep. Good call, Josh. Yeah, get Aoshima. It's recommending that to James. Aoshima's dope. Aoshima's really cool. Tomika Neo Classic, I think, are the high grade. Yeah, I think so too. Again, I have like one Tomika in my collection, and it's thanks to D. He sent it to me. It's a 4-door R32. It's friggin' sick. It's a GTST? Yeah, it's dope. Oh yeah, David shook. Tell him to bring me back a Suzuki Cappuccino. Should fit in his overhead bin. Nice. Yeah, he's not talking about the coffee either. He's talking about the car. Jake says, tell him to bring you back something from Liberty Walk headquarters. Yep. Tell him to go visit Nakai-san at RWB. Bring back something from there. Maybe like a cigarette butt that he left on the floor or something. Yeah, STR parts for the Forester. Robert says, why can't Mattel produce initial D cards and premiums starting with the 8.6 RX-7 Civic R32? I mean, they have all the tooling. Imagine those on the pegs. People will fight over those. I agree. The only thing that I can think of is maybe Mattel wasn't able to acquire a license from Initial D outside of Japan. Maybe that's my guess. I forgot that company that makes those cool box sets with the 2 cars and it's got the roadway on it. D will know exactly what I'm talking about because he collects these. But that's Initial D licensing right there, and those are available over here. Maybe it's some kind of conflict with the licensing. Yep, there you go. Jake says licensing, Robert. Yep, there's Demo too. Okay, yep, licensing. Got him. Sick. Okay. Let's get on to the show offs and we'll open up this chat. Okay. Cool. So before I go over the mail calls and the fines and stuff, just want to show you guys something. Shout out to Decal Monkey. Decal Monkey made my first batches of stickers with my old channel logo. This one. So Decal Monkey made those. They're really good quality stickers. These guys were saying like, so I went there and I placed an order for my updated stickers, and they said, we'll give you a call tomorrow, probably about the same time. They should be done tomorrow. So I left there. I went and got my haircut. I checked my phone after I got my haircut, and it said your order was ready to pick up. It was like an hour. So I got my friggin' new decals in about an hour, maybe even a little less there already. So here they are. So I'll start sending these out, getting these out in circulation when I send people things. And if you want one and you don't have one, or if you're not expecting anything from me, just remind me. I do need to take a significant amount of these up to the convention with me because I would like to hand those out, but super dope. That was friggin' amazing. Thank you, Decal Monkey. Let's see. What do we want to start with here? We'll go with some local finds. Why not? Actually found some decent stuff lately. So Fry's is our Kroger branch Fry's. They were getting race day, and I've been hunting them really hard trying to get more Rexies for customs. And I was successful in getting 2 more. Still no Roxy, no worries, don't care. But these are like first and foremost priority with me. I need a huge stack of these. So I'm already cranking out. You guys probably saw the short with the first one, which is way back there in the case now. You can actually see it. It's right there where my finger is. Right above my finger. Yeah, she's home in the case, and I got number 2 going right now. This is an experiment, and I'm definitely going to be ordering more of these decals so I can do more renditions of this car. But yeah, super stoked to grab those. Very nice. And now instead of race day, they are stocking up on the modern classics. So I did get to a fresh drop of those as well. Was able to secure 2 of these. And as well as 2 of these. And then I did come across another drop. I left the R33s on that one, but I still took these. Guys, trust me. I'm not finding jack. I'm like the rest of you guys. I'm not finding jack. So when I find it, I got to take advantage. So I do not feel bad for yanking all of these at all. So 4 R32 Pandoms, 2 Rexies, 2 R33s, and also found this. That was nice. Very, very good. Let's see. I went over that last week. What else? So you guys might want to start hitting your Dollar Trees rapidly. Benjamin Donato, what's up, buddy? I remember you from last week. How's it going? Demo says you got modern classics, haven't hit really hard here yet. Yeah, David not seeing them. That's kind of like the way we are with race day. Like we got quite a bit of modern classics in, just really hard to get to the hit because whoever's getting there first is taking the Pandoms. That's a given. But anyways, you guys might want to start hitting your Dollar Trees really soon. They're starting to get C case in. So I'll go over those in a second. I was able to get to a pretty fresh drop. Somebody went through the cases. There was 3 cases at one store. This is the only time I found them, and the only time I tried to find them. But he pillaged one case pretty well, and then he went through and picked out one car was missing out of the other 2 cases. So he found a bunch of high roller supers. Who cares? That thing is ugly. God bless your soul if you like the high roller super. But anyways, this is from a B drop at a Target. I've had a really hard time finding these R32s. Grabbed one of these for customs because I do have a customs idea. So this is an ultimate peg warmer Porsche. Kind of got an idea for a custom with that. So grab those. And then we'll get on to the C case goodies real quick. This is the Ford Mustang GT500. I think that orange is absolutely beautiful. So I did decide to grab that. It's fantastic looking casting. I think I saw that in the X50 pack, and I was like, "Ooh, man, I need to grab that when that case hits." So definitely green Mercedes-Benz 500E. It's been a couple years since we've seen this casting come out, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite Mercedes castings for sure. And let's see here. I had to take one of these. This thing looks too good. So this is the Jaguar Mark 1 recolor. Kind of that brick red. It's kind of like a brick red burgundy. It's all brick red, even the bottom. But looks super good. I definitely like it. So grab that. And I grabbed 2 of the Lamborghini Sterrato recolors. Definitely a super cool Huracan. And last but not least, my number 1 target for C case. I was able to find 3 of these. One of them is on my wall already. But that is the Porsche 911 GT3 992 body style. So very sick. And it actually goes with that multi-pack 71 911. It goes with that car perfectly. Perfectly. So I need to find me one of those. I don't know if I have one or not. I gotta check. But yeah, pretty nice. I mean, nice little streak, you know. Now it's back to nothing, but that's okay. Let's see. Another thing hitting Dollar Trees. This set. So if you guys are having a hard time finding the S14 drifts, start checking your DTs. This DT had gotten like 9 boxes of these. These things were everywhere. I found 2 of the Dodge Van Chases. I left them. Didn't care. No big deal. But these, I wanted these. So that's what I grabbed. Let's see here. Got to another. It's been a while, but I was still looking for these too. Got to a fresh drop of Ultra Hots, and I've pulled another one of those FCs. Again, fantastic casting. Fantastic. I need to drill and detampo that. So I was lucky enough to find 2 of the Starlets. If you remember the story, Dallas and I went to a store and found those, and he took the Starlet. Now I grabbed both of these because that top one, it's not really coming through on the cam. That top one is dark. It is dark, almost red. So yeah, Toyota Starlet, super cool casting. Love this casting. And then probably the most popular one, the one that probably everybody is looking for, I was lucky enough to find, was this CRX. It does have a bum blister. That's probably the only reason why it was left. So I'll probably open this up and detampo it. But yeah, speaking of tampos, yeah, Hot Wheels really stepping it up on the tampos with these. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's see here. Okay, let's go on to our Washington finds, and we're going to open up some models too, so hang in there with me. So this hear me out. This 8-pack did not come like this, okay? Basically, the only thing that I found in Washington at all that was worth picking up at the stores were multi-packs. So I picked up 2 8-packs and I think 1 5-pack, maybe. No, I picked up 2 8-packs. But anyways, this is an 8-pack I put together of the loose cars that I wanted. So I grabbed a Matchbox one too. So I wanted another one of those. Those were everywhere. At this point, I was just like, I need to find something to pick up. So I picked up one of those. I picked up an 8-pack with that. Another one of those. That's the 997 GT2. And this one, I believe, had this black one already in it. And then I got a 22B in another one. This is a 2-pack that I picked up from Savvy Boats, and I'm going to be robbing the wheels off of these. That's the reason why I picked those up. And then again, just a couple of more cooler leftovers from the other 8-pack. John Yehoser, I know you're not listening, but I put this 8-pack together just to bring home. It didn't come like this. So yeah, and then the rest I dropped off at Salvation Army up there. So I got some cars. Hopefully somebody else gets some cars, and yeah, it's all good. So yeah. Okay. This is a mix of finds, and we're going to be opening a lot of these. This is a mix of finds from both Savvy Boats and T-Rex Toys. So I'll try to remember which one I got each one from. Video idea: show off all the Hot Wheels cars with tampo removal. Like do a full like ultra hot set and just detampo them. I can do that. Matt says those decals are fire. If only 8-packs came like that, right? Right. I do have one unopened up in my storage area. Still by far the best 8-pack I've ever found. It's only got one fantasy car in it. It's a fantastic 8-pack. Still haven't opened it. So this one from Savvy Boats, I got another one of these. Adrian from Big A's Diecast was kind enough to send me one of these for Christmas. That's the one I'm keeping closed. I'm opening this. So let's open it. And I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to wheel swap and drop these. I might wheel swap and drop these, or I might just keep them as is. Remains to be seen. But yeah, one of the coolest 2-packs I've ever seen Hot Wheels do. And yeah, I never found it. Never found it in the wild. It's just too good. But yeah. So here's the S14. This bad boy could definitely use a drop for sure. Absolutely love the S14s, man. S14 casting from Hot Wheels is good. Very, very good. Very nice. Love it. And of course, huge soft spot in my heart for S15. Massive, gigantic soft spot for S15s. Love S15s. So yeah, very nice to have those loose. Super sick. Again, I will debate wheel swapping them or keeping them factory. I might do one of each. I don't know. Let's see. We'll save the premium models for last, of course. There's that. I'm super stoked to have that finally. Gonna need a razor blade for that. Wait until you guys see these two. Oh yeah. So guys, I had like I said, the stores didn't have anything. Multi-packs was like really all that I was finding. I was finding more stuff at the airport stores than I was out in the wild in Washington at regular stores like Walmart and Target or whatever. I actually found a regular treasure hunt from QCase, the Porsche 928 Safari. I found that in an airport store. Found this in an airport store. International card Mark IV Supra. Card's kind of biffed, but oh well. Found this at an airport store. That's the Matchbox Holden Commodore. Grabbed that for the Aussie buddies. And then lastly, airport store finds. Porsche Rally. You can tell it's airport store because they're international cards. So friggin' sick. Sick like the flu. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I was having better luck finding cars at the airport store than regular stores in Washington. Didn't make any sense. I have to put those right there. Okay. This is a Savvy Boats acquisition, and I got this off of a buy one get one free. I gave the other one to my buddy Brandon, who was there with me. I've needed this transport, and I never picked it up, so I was super stoked when they had a bunch of these on sale. Buy one get one. So this is number 38 Ford Galaxy. It's an old transport. I never got it, so this was like the hole in my transport needs. So I got it finally. Had a bunch of them. I think that's it. Then we can get on to the premium models. Am I missing anything? I ain't missing nothing. Unfortunately, yes. That's the downside of buying Hot Wheels at the airport. They were extremely expensive. Like $4. Like $4, $5. It's crazy. Don't tell anybody, Benjamin. Benjamin, don't tell anybody. This will be our little secret, okay? So yeah. Let me get... I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this for our first opening. So this is another Savvy Boats acquisition, I believe, if I remember right. So yeah, that is the S15 Vertex Tarmac Works Falcon livery. If I can get a friggin' zoom in on here, or a focus. So super stoked. We're going to open it. And we're going to take that card art like we always do. This blister, much easier to cut than Mini GT for some reason. It's like super easy to cut. The Mini GTs are a little more robust. That should be enough to get it off and out. What's up, Lou? What's up, Steve? I see you in the chat. Steve from Miniature Mustangs. All right. We'll cut the backing off of that later. Lord knows I did that last week and it took forever, or 2 weeks ago. All right. Let's look at this beauty. Do I need this? I think I need that. Nope. Got one in there. Boop. Garbage. All right. Beautiful quality as always. It's all Demo's fault that he got me connected or hooked onto these Tarmac Vertex Sylvias and Chasers. They're just so friggin' nice. Great livery. Lensed headlights, lensed taillights. Great depth on the exhaust. Fantastic. Just clean, simple, straight to the point. It's going to look good with all of my other Vertex Tarmac S15s. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice, Lou. Everybody's buying Modern Classic cases and getting the Panda Mar 32 chase. Nope, you really can't, Lena. Rollers, just great quality. Cheap. Sick Tarmac Works S13 drift car. Nice. Yeah. I was eyeballing that one at T-Rex Toys, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. Not yet. All right, here's one of two Porsches, premium model Porsches that I got during the trip. This is one I've been wanting forever, and I haven't gotten it. And I'm really surprised that I haven't gotten it yet. But this is the Tarmac Works Schuco Collab 993 GT2 with yellow lensed headlights, full white stripped down interior, PlayStation livery. I do enjoy this. Man, I would love the chase of this. If they make a chase, I'm pretty sure they make a chase of this. But yeah, that is sick. That is dope. I love these, and I'm surprised it took me so long to get this, but here we go. I finally got it. Kale says that is really cool. Kale, you are cool. Don't ever let your dad tell you different. But yeah, super stoked to have that. Let's see, where should we go next? Let's go here. I'd say it's been a little overdue since we've gotten our hands on this. So let's check it out. This is the first release of the Honda Civic EF from Kaido. Absolutely love this color. This color is dope. I'm pretty sure that EFs were really offered in this color, but I know for a fact that EGs definitely were available in this color. It's been a while since I got a Kaido. I forgot how to open them. So, yeah, that's gorgeous. That's beautiful. This thing is amazing. Amaze balls. Amaze balls. Wowzers. Yeah, Kaido really outdid themselves with the EFs. This is sick. Let's see what kind of engine we got in here. I've never known. Oh, it's got a B series. Oh yeah. It's got a B16 in it. That is super dope. That is super cool. I'm a huge fan. I am an absolute huge fan. Red roll cage, super detailed interior. It's got the Honda Primo stickers all over it, which was, if I remember correctly, Honda Primo is a Honda specific dealership in Japan. These banners were quite popular in the 80s and 90s. It's got a classic B16 in there. I didn't look at the what the intake was looking like. Yeah, it's got a little carbon fiber air box in there. It's pretty cool. Little carbon fiber air box. Thing's sick, guys. This thing is sick. If you're thinking about pulling the trigger on these and you haven't decided yet, just do it. Do it. This thing is sick. Freaking gorgeous. I love it. And I love the red pinstripe on the side that goes all around the body. Josh said my EG was that same teal. Yeah, I love this factory Honda color. I kind of want, if I ever buy another EG, I kind of want to purposely get that color. Yeah, Tahitian green. There we go. There we go. That's the color code. But another one of my favorite factory Honda colors, like of all time, is Midori green, which is a very rare green that came on the EK hatches. I love that color. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's open this bad boy. I've been super excited and super stoked for this. So that's the Pandem Mazda RX-7 FC3. This will be my third one. This will be my third or fourth FC Pandem from Tarmac. And yeah, this one's dope. It's very reminiscent of KW livery, which I think it might be what it is, but I don't see KW anywhere on it. That's what it reminds me of, though. I like the red one. Tahitian green pearl was a 92 only color. Nice. Did not know that, Rico. Did not know that. Let's see. We got number 1850 for this one. There we go. It was on the EF Civic SIs. Okay. Yeah, this thing is dope. There's something about this that just, man, drew me in big time. I just love how reminiscent it is of KW. Look at the roll cage detail, guys. All tubbed out, all stripped out in the back. It's not tubbed out, it's stripped out. That's friggin' sick. That is dope. Excellent intercooler detail. Yeah, me too, Jake. Color combo is sick. It is dope. I love it. I love it. No regrets. No regrets. I was super excited for that one. Super excited to get that one for sure. Let's see. I'm having problems locking in here. Give me a second. There we go. All right. Yeah, so this will be my third one. This will be my third FC RX-7 Panda from Tarmac. Super dope. Okay, last one, and then we can get on to the general discussion. I dig the first gen Type Rs, but the revamp is meh. See Bradley in the house, full custom diecast garage. I'm just going to show this one to you guys. I'm not going to preview it. This thing caught my eye immediately. Immediately caught my eye. I will tell you it's a Porsche. I will tell you that it's a Tarmac Works. Oh, this one's got decals. Extra decals. Dope. Got a couple of extra stickers here. Trying to see what they are. Let me see here. I just want to see what these decals are. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's just a one. It's that's kind of silly. It's like one solid. You're not gonna be able to see it probably because of the light, the glare. But it's just it says Porsche. That's it. Probably put it on the spoiler and call it good. It's crazy. All right. Whatever. Thanks, Tarmac. Thank you. All right, let's feast our eyes on this bad boy. This one doesn't have a number card on it. I'm kind of surprised by that. No number card. Kind of strange, but oh well. This is sick. This is absolutely ridiculous. I love everything about this. I love everything about this. This is sick. So this is a 997 slant nose, then and now. Look at that, guys. What does that remind you of a little bit? All the shark and tiger mouth Porsches are coming out now. Now that Hot Wheels made Rexy. Beautiful finish on this. It's like a satin matte. It's like a satin matte finish on it. We got some sponsorship stickers down there. Beautiful details in the back, lens tails. Yeah, this thing is sick. This is definitely my favorite. That's definitely my favorite model. 997 slant then and now. For sure. Absolutely. 110%. The wheels are pretty damn cool, Lena. The wheels are sick. Yeah. If you look at the wheels, so look at the barrel of the back one. They're like slanted lines. So could you imagine when those are spinning what that would look like? That would look sick. That would look sick. Yeah, the wheels are dope. Call it Sharky. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, buddy? You haven't missed too much. Just we went over fines, unboxing, and all that stuff. Now we're about to get into the chat. About to get into the open chat. So yeah, that is friggin' phenomenal. Phenomenal. 2 sick black Porsches to add to the collection. Absolutely phenomenal. Pardon my reach. Benjamin Donato, does that represent an actual car? Yeah, Tarmac is not known to make anything but real cars that have been made. So, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's my 4th 997 then and now. So pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Yeah, as far as I know, they are all real cars. Definitely their race cars are definitely real. Definitely. All right. We're good to go. All right, guys. We're going to get into the open chat. Give me 1 second and I will drop this link. Oh yeah, John Sabal. Yeah. John Sabal, if you don't know John Sabal, he does a lot of like fantasy like art, car art. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. He comes out with some crazy stuff. Looks really sick. Josh, do you have any of the My Model Collects Black Chrome 930? Good Lord, it's delicious. Gorgeous. Why did I say delicious? You know, I don't think so. I do not think so. All right, guys. Let's see. Command V. There we go. There's the link to hop on if you guys would like to come on and chat about things. Again, the number one thing I would like to really talk about is what do you think? What challenges are going to be facing hunters and collectors alike in 2025? Is it distribution? Is it scalpers, resellers? What is it? What do you think it is? That's what I like to talk about. But at the end of the day, it's an open chat. We can talk about whatever. And I do see that we only have 33 likes in the chat. Come on, guys, help me out here. I know we got at least 50. If you don't mind, just drop me a like. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. We're going to pin this comment. So we're going to do that. And yeah, whenever you guys are ready, hop on. We'll talk about whatever. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on what do you think what challenges collectors and hunters are going to be facing in 2025? Is it going to be the same stuff we've been dealing with for the past 4 or 5 years or what? Yeah, he did comic books and then started doing the 3D work. Yeah, a lot of people are copping off of his style too. I see that a lot on Facebook. Good luck, Paul. Good luck. There's a lot. And there's a lot of older releases too that they're starting to get up there in price a little bit. Got to wear that strap. The 8.6. Dane says, finding the will to hunt Hot Wheels in the first place. Yeah. If you guys didn't see my my community post, man, I took that in Washington, and that's literally all I was finding. Just fantasy castings, leftover stuff, just stuff that no real collector is going to want. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because hunting never used to be this bad. It's really bad. It's so I was just like, I don't know how people could say that there's enjoyment in hunting right now. But if you think differently, hop in and tell me. Challenges of steep prices. Yeah, some of the prices do go up. That's for sure. Especially transports. I remember when transports first came out, they used to be like $12.99, and then yeah, now where are we at? Some of the fries I go to are like $17.99. I'm like, holy cow, man! It's a small fortune. So yeah, we have our first person in the back room, and he was kind enough to introduce himself 2 weeks ago when he came on. And this is Ben Donato. Am I saying your last name right?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I think you're on mute, Ben. You might be on mute. Let's see here. Let me make sure you're muted.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I still can't hear you. If you hit that 3 dot in the corner, might be on mute. You guys can hear him, but I can't hear him. Huh,
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting full response from the mic.
All right, Bluetooth off. Might be my phone messing with my headset. Let's see if we can hear you now.
Can you hear
How
me?
about that, man? I still can't hear him. How do you
Sound
guys
good?
hear him? And I can't
No.
hear him. That's not fair. What's going on? Hey, Ben, if you don't mind, maybe come back, maybe log out of here and then just click back on the link and come in. Maybe it's something on my end. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's so weird. You guys can hear him and I can't hear him. That's weird. That's the weirdest thing ever. I'm going to test my headset real quick. Let me see here. Yeah, I can hear my computer playing. That's strange. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on. Monitor volume. Sorry, guys. This is my first time ever doing this. Spinning on the ones and twos over here. Ficky. Stupid. Let me see here. Yeah, I can hear. All right, let's try this again. What's up, Ben?
Hey, can you hear me?
Still can't hear him. Still can't hear. Oh,
Technical difficulties. So I know how it feels. Now I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Echo cancellation. Nope. I
There you
can't
go.
adjust the mic volume. That's weird, though.
No, I'm not muted.
So strange. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I cannot hear you, Ben. Lose the headphones, maybe. Let's try that. Can I hear you, Ben?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay!
Hallelujah. Let's throw these damn things off. I don't know what's going on. It was working fine 2 weeks ago, but never mind. It's not meant to be. Anyways, what's up, Ben? Am I saying your last name correctly? Ben Donato.
Yes, you are.
Sick. Awesome. So yeah, I remember you were on 2 weeks ago, and so you said it was your first time here and you were new to like customizing and stuff, and you introduced yourself. So thanks for coming back.
Now my mic is picking up too much, so I'm going to put in my headphones.
Okay, you try your headphones. Technology, guys. I swear to God. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, I had no problems using my headphones last week. But in the OBS, you can set the master monitor volume for headphones. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, but nothing. So strange. I'll see if mine work again. Just bear with us, guys. We'll see if this works again. All right. Let's see if I can hear you, Ben.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. See, now they're working. Maybe I just needed to shut them off and turn them
Too
back
many
on.
mics.
Too many mics. Not enough headphones.
Too many inputs. I
Yeah.
get that all the time on my whatnot shows, and I use OBS, and I have to eliminate desktop sound. If I play music at the same time that the mic is on, it creates terrible feedback.
Terrible echoes, terrible feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your whatnot or your whatnot channel?
Denial's Diecast.
Donato's Diecast. Make sure you go check him out. Yeah. So yeah, friggin' you came on 2 weeks ago, and sound like you kind of caught the customization bug a little bit, and yeah, how's that going?
I'm still working on using the step bit to drill out rivets, and it's been quite a learning experience.
Yeah.
Get better, but I've tried just regular drill bits. I've tried a grinder. Definitely, there's a technique involved when using a step bit. How far to drill down, the radius of how wide you turn the drill bit around to form that ring, and whether or not it pops out.
Nice. Happy that's working for you. Yeah, it's a pretty cool alternative like way of drilling cars that I still haven't tried it. I've always been a 2-bit guy, but yeah, I mean, as long as it works out for you, then that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next step is going to be how to remove the paint from a Hot Wheel and to polish it, get it smoothed out. I have a Dremel. I have the tools I need. Just trying to figure out what kind of solution I want to use to take the paint off with without killing myself.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I used to use I did a write-up video on it, and I used to use aircraft stripper, which works really, really good. But the only drawback of it is it's incredibly noxious. It's like it burns your eyes. Like, that's how bad it is.
Yeah, and I have to be especially careful because I have asthma, and I do have a respirator, but I'm not sure how effective it'll be on those type of fumes. So
this will be the stuff for you, sir.
Citrus strip, yes, Citri strip.
Yeah, they offer this at Walmart. Honestly, I can't even remember how much this. I think this is like maybe $20, and I bought this like a year ago, and I'm still going through it because you can recycle your stripper. Just use the same jar, just dunk your cars in there, let them sit. A lot of the paint will come off in there, but yeah, you really don't have to worry about using some of this every single time. You can recycle it, so it lasts a really long time.
Do you dip it in the jar with that in it, or do you just apply it with a brush?
Some people prefer to apply. I just like to dunk and leave it. I just drop it in there, leave it, and then I'll fish it out, an hour later. Sometimes I leave them overnight and just forget about them. And yeah, it works pretty good. It's not as strong as aircraft stripper, but it certainly does the job just like that.
Do you wash the diecast off with mineral, was it like some sort of mineral oil or water to remove the citrus from the diecast?
Yeah, I mean, like
residual.
maybe people do use like mineral spirits and stuff or something like that. Me, I just run it under the water, and then I'll brush it off with a steel brush by hand, just to make sure all the strippers off of it, and just kind of clean up the body a little bit, and then I'll bring it back up here and I'll Dremel it with a wire brush to get a really, really good clean on it.
Excellent.
So, yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, whenever you're ready for those steps, we're here to help you. So
Great.
so yeah, and there's a lot of really experienced customizers in this chat, and they're here every week too. So yeah, they can definitely help out. But yeah, so Ben, how long? Tell us a little bit about your collecting, like the history of your collecting, like what got you into it, and how long you've been doing it.
Well, I started back in 2017 by buying my kids Hot Wheels because it was an affordable toy, and
Yeah,
I got tired of buying them expensive toys, and they only play with it for a matter of days, and then they would put it aside. So I thought it would be cool to try cars out. Got some for my daughter, got some for my son, and uh, they played with it for a while, but just like everything else, they didn't really get into it that much. I didn't buy any track. I just bought them the cars basically, and that just wasn't enough. So I thought they were cool. The first ones I bought were Super Chromes. So I brought them to work and I hung them up on my wall there because I thought they were shiny and cool and I liked them. And they were there for like 2 years or so, just on my wall. And people would go by and say, "Man, those are some cool cars." Oh yeah, they're Super Chromes. They were cool. I knew nothing about the hobby. I wasn't a collector. Um, I didn't become really a collector until I'd say August of last year. It didn't really start coming in. I think I got started when I started watching Shawn Michaels on
Mhm.
YouTube, and I saw his cars, and I was like, "Wow, those are cool." I like the way he hangs them up on his wall and all that. And I love vets and Porsche, so he drew
My
me
man.
into Whatnot, and my collection just exploded, literally exploded.
Nice.
Um, and then I got to a point where it's too much, and I met another collector locally, and he was an older gentleman. He had like about 5,000 cars, and his wife was complaining about the cars taking up space. His garage was full of them, and he needed room. So I told him, "Well, I'm technically pretty advanced. How about I help you sell your cars on Whatnot, and I'll work on like a consignment kind of deal." So I don't buy to sell. I help people sell their own collections when they're want to move on or they want to reduce the size of their collection and get something new. And
Nice.
I've been collecting ever since. I've got what I've got, maybe about 500 or so, and I just kind of slowly, steadily collect.
Nice. Yeah, I like the thought of that. I've honestly kind of thrown that in my wheelhouse a couple of times, just thinking of, what it would be like to like purchase people's collections and keep what I want out of the collections and then put those items up for sale, and help other people find what they're looking for, and make a little bit of money in the process and just reciprocate that.
Yeah, and it's a great learning experience. You learn about business, but you learn also about the collection, the Hot Wheels, the cars, other cars. You see things you've never seen before
Hmm.
by looking at other people's collections. And it really expands your knowledge of the hobby and what it is that's out there and it's been out there for years.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So you said you like to gravitate towards Porsche. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
huge Porsche guy, so
Oh yes, I have a Porsche shrine and I have a Corvette shrine. I do like other cars, but those are the two that occupy probably the most space.
yeah. Lou26 asks what your favorite casting is.
Oh, I think it's the Porsche 911. I think that's kind of like my favorite one. I was gravitating towards the Outlaw as my favorite casting. So it's somewhere between a 911 and the Outlaw.
Yeah, good old 356 Outlaw.
Yeah.
Um,
Corvette V Brass Monkey Garage. The blue one. The electric blue Gas Monkey Garage Corvette. That's my all-time favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty cool casting. Yeah, that one's pretty old too, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right. So going into 2025, Ben, what do you think are some things that a lot of collectors and hunters would find challenging that they might have been dealing with the past 4 years, or do you see anything new that they might have to worry about going into 2025? Like, what do you think
I think the challenges are about the same as they were last year. It's difficult hunting. I'm a family man. I've got 2 kids, 10 and 11, my wife, and there's things that need to be done in real life. And I really have never had the time to get up early or stay up late and go hunting. I go to work, I report in at 7:30, I take a lunch break, and I leave at 4. And I always go to the same stores during my lunch break. I always hit a local Walmart. I hit a local Dollar General, maybe 2. And if I get lucky, I get lucky. I got lucky the last time, and I went to a Dollar General and I picked up this beauty, the Super Treasure Hunt.
You dirty birdie.
This was my first treasure hunt I ever found in my whole entire life.
That's a damn good one too. That's a damn good one too. That's one I've
and they even left me a main line to match it up. But there was a story behind it. I walked into the Dollar General just like I usually do, and I have been there the last couple weeks, and they've been totally out, 0 Hot Wheels. And they told me, well, the manager just hasn't gotten around to ordering. They're aware, they just haven't put in an order. So I hesitated to go check. I checked, and all the pegs were full. It was like a whole new case that had been opened. And I just looked and looked and looked, and I was like, wow, that card looks a little bit darker than the other one. And lo and behold, it was there. But when I got to the cash out, they said, well, there's an older gentleman who goes there every day, and he looks for Hot Wheels to give away to his grandchildren. And he was there 10 minutes before me. So I don't know if he didn't see it, or he just said, well, my grandchildren don't need that. I'm just going to leave it there and maybe somebody else will get it. But I was blessed.
Oh yeah, man. Congratulations. That's my favorite Super from last year. I love that card.
Yeah.
Love that thing.
But yeah, I mean, I think the challenges are the same everywhere. It's a tough game. And I think that's why people now, kind of gravitate to Whatnot or eBay and stuff like that, because, it's like they kind of give in to FOMO, and it's like, I really want that, but, I think persistence and checking out your local communities, real great. I've done that, and there's a lot of local collectors that have probably what you're looking for. You just need to talk with them and communicate. Be careful when you meet up with them, and because you're out there. And yeah, there's other ways.
Yeah, that's great advice, Ben. I appreciate that. And yeah, do you see it getting better anytime soon? Like, do you think, in your opinion, in your mind, do you think Mattel is going to clean up their act with distribution and make stuff more widely available? Because God knows that the popularity of this hobby has just skyrocketed in the past, we'll say 5 years.
Yeah, there's a lot of demand.
Yeah,
and I think that only a few years ago, I knew nothing of Hot Wheels. I lived my day, and I was like, wow, really? I never knew that it was this big, but I swear I think it's elevated over the last couple of years,
Yep.
extremely. So yeah, the number of people selling has grown tremendously. It's a very saturated market.
I agree. And do you think the reason why things are getting worse is, or just has been worse for so long, do you think it's because people are just not, they're not showing any kind of restraint when it comes to buying stuff online? Like, I mean, if if you sell, can you say honestly that you've done like a whatnot show and like people are just like throwing way too much money on things that they shouldn't be? Or what's your thought on that, kind of in a nutshell?
I think it's a mix of different situations out on anything like eBay and whatnot. With whatnot, it being a live show, I think people get into the hype of the show, and when they get into that hype and they see something that they like, they can't help but to like get it from that person. Say, oh, I've got this car from blah 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 person. It doesn't matter if they paid 3 times as much as they would get it from my show. It's just that that psychological aspect of it. Because I've had some of the same cars, and I sell them for about 30% less than market price. I sell it pretty decently, but I have a difficulty selling them. But with some people, it's like no problem. Everything sells. I've chosen not to. I think it would take years for me to reach that level, and I'm just not that kind of a seller. I don't have any intent to be that big. I'm just trying to help another person out by selling their collection for a reasonable price so they get some of their money back from what they invested in. But yeah, people are spending a lot of money out there, a lot, and it's kind of scary to see that, because
Yeah.
it's like whose money out of whose pocket are you using, and do your kids have enough clothes and food at home, and are you under some sort of because it's, I mean, some of these things have gambling aspects where people are actually gambling on whether or not they get something or not, and it's like you don't even know what you're going to get. That's like taking it to a whole nother level. So yeah.
That is, and you said that perfectly too, because I was just like, wow, there's a lot more people out there that are really good with their money than I thought. Because look at all these people just throwing money everywhere. But yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, it, I could easily see that getting into a person that basically has a gambling type problem, where they go on and they see something that they want, or they might not even want it. They might just think that they could maybe resell it for more money.
Yeah.
And they just start throwing the money down, and they, if they lost it and they walk away with nothing, it's like, yeah, it's like walking into a casino.
Yeah. And my personal feelings about how I collect is that I don't want a lot, but I want to reach another level of the hobby where I can get more enjoyment out of it other than just looking at it on the wall. I want to open them up. I want to take photographs. I want to, make cool backdrops, dioramas. There's so much more that I want to do. And I just have to like quiet myself, slow down, and just stop. You know, it's hard though. It's like I think I've stopped buying for a week, and I was like, dude, I gotta get something. It's been a week, so it's very addictive, very addictive.
Yeah, you start getting the Jones, you start shaking, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's like I can't believe I let that go by. It's never gonna come back.
you feel like you're letting yourself down. You're like, what am I doing? I need to go get something. Like, Damn.
Yeah, that's FOMO is at its worst. It's terrible. Feeling of missing out. That's huge.
Yep, that's it. You can't. Whoever came up with that term is they nailed it right on the head. Well, I could say, like, I'll just tell you this. This is the way that I feel. I went through, I went through a period of much frustration with, where the Hot Wheels hobby was going and the difficulty of finding stuff. But my whole love for the hobby in general was it was completely rekindled when I started getting into premium diecast models, like premium brand models, not Hot Wheels premiums, but like Mini GT, Tarmac Works, and stuff like that. And then also when I really started getting into customs, and you said that you're starting to dive down that road, and I can tell you, I think the greatest joy is completing something that you just have an idea, you take it apart, you paint it, you put the wheels on it, you stance it, you put a cage in it, or just whatever genre of customizing you do. There's no greater feeling than just seeing that finished product and knowing that you put time into it. So I think you're really, really going to enjoy customizing. I really do.
I think so too.
Yeah. Any plans to possibly sell your customs in the future once you're able to crank out a little inventory?
Mm, no, I think right now they're personal. Um, Maybe once I master something, maybe I could start selling a few and say here's some you know customized by Denal's Diecast custom cars. But yeah, I'm not there yet. Not there yet. I'm still perfecting the craft.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it, and you
My
got good
son
time.
helps out too, and I think that's been a really nice addition to the hobby is having my son help out. He helps out in shows. He's only 11, but he'll hop in and start talking, and everybody laughs at him sometimes. And he helps me put the cars on the screen, and he always like jumps in and say, "Dad, you should sell that for $1," or something like that. And it's always funny. But he does show some genuine interest in customizing cars himself. So I think we're gonna like try to do something together.
Nice. Yeah, it's no greater enjoyment than when your kids are involved with it, in it with you, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Then my daughter used to be, and then as she got older, she turned into a typical teenage girl, and she doesn't focus on anything. She focuses on a wide variety of things, and she lost her interest in it, but it's all good.
It happens.
It happens. I did get a question earlier. Where are you located, Ben? Like area of the country?
Located in Toledo, Ohio.
Another Ohio person. Nice. So Jake from Strictly, or not Jake from Strictly, I guess he's close to you, but he's in Pennsylvania,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
Western Pennsylvania, if I remember right. Uh, but Jeremy Lance from Ready to Diecast, he's in Ohio. Um, who else is in Ohio? There's definitely more. I'm just having a brain fart right now. Possibly David Shook in the chat, but yeah, a lot of people in Ohio. It's pretty cold there right now.
Yeah, 8 degrees.
Whew,
I
that's
didn't go out anywhere to look for anything.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah, I started the car just to make sure it would run for tomorrow morning, but other than that, I stay warm inside.
Yeah. I dropped I dropped your link to your YouTube channel, so I think you're gonna get a couple of people over there subscribing to you.
Oh,
Um,
great. Yeah, that's kind of
yeah,
something in the works. I started it just enough to kind of get my feet wet and created some like what do you want to call it? Mail call videos where I get a package from whatnot. I put some music behind it and I'm unwrapping it and I talk about it a little bit and then I say thank you to whoever the seller was, and that's my YouTube shorts.
nice. Nice. Yeah, we'll send some people over there, and yeah, let's head over to Donato's Diecast. I subscribe to you as well. Yeah, looking forward to what you put out. It's Steve from Miniature Mustangs. He's a really good channel. I don't know if you watch him, but man, he goes crazy on Whatnot. He's got a box to open like every day from Whatnot.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are on Instagram or on YouTube that are on Whatnot now. They're all kind of dabbling into that new place. You know, eBay is starting to change though. They've added some things to make listing easier. I was playing around with that today where you can now take a picture of a car or a Hot Wheel or any item, and it'll automatically, somewhat using AI, create a listing for you. And it's not too bad, but just like with any AI, it does make mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just curious. So you jumped up from 5 subs to 14 subs. So there you go. Expect that to
Awesome.
go up a little. Expect that to go up a little bit more. Thanks, guys, for helping Ben out. It's always great meeting new people, and we just try to support people. And if they have a vision or a dream, not to knock it, but to help promote it and get it going. So, welcome to the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This was my first time on a live kind of like talk show, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you seem like a natural. There's no doubt about it. Total natural. So yeah, take that into account when you go from 5 subs to 50,000 subs, and do some live streams and host some live streams. We'll come holler at you.
Absolutely. Well, I actually have a live show tonight at 11 on Whatnot, so I'm actually going to step off and get myself ready for the last 30 minutes.
And just for clarification, your Whatnot channel name, is it the same as your YouTube?
Yes, it is Donato's Diecast. Donato's Diecast. DONATOS Diecast.
Okay. Actually, I have your Whatnot. There we go. I just dropped it in the chat. So that's going to be Ben's Whatnot invite link. So make sure to head over there, check him out. If you guys are burning
great deals, not trying to get rich, just looking to move someone else's collection to someone else another collector who's willing to hold on or keep, or wishing to expand their own collection with someone else's lifelong collection, because it is his life collection that is being sold.
How big is this collection?
Well, he started off, I believe, with about 5K. And before I got there was a person who showed up, and I think that person cherry picked all the so-called good cars. And he may have gotten just maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred, but it was only a dent in this gentleman's collection. I have slowly since August of last year, have sold his collection, but it's been a large collection of everything, unfortunately, other than JDM. But the thing is, when he was collecting, JDM wasn't big. It wasn't a thing, really. Closest thing to JDM might have been a motorcycle. But other than that, his collection is built on American muscle, and fantasy, which is what kind of built Hot Wheels back in the time where he was collecting. But it's been a pleasure just seeing everything that he's had.
Yeah, and that's a really cool idea. The whole consignment idea is really, really cool, because you can go to like RC car shops and stuff. And I did that a long time ago when I sold my RC cars. I put them up for consignment, and I was like, it's a pretty good idea, actually. Yeah, to do that with diecast, that's a really good idea, actually. So I definitely
a lot of time. I think that's kind of what I'm kind of hurting with right now is the amount of time and effort that I have to put in to prepare inventory, clean, re-inventory, pack, mail. It's a lot where, the collector, he just has to sit back and feed me cars and, get a payout. But with me, it's a tremendous amount of time and work.
Yeah. Yeah. Dane Self is chiming in the chat, and this surprises me because he loves Toyota Yaris's, but of course, Hot Wheels doesn't have a Yaris casting yet. But he is asking you, does this collection happen to have any 64 Ford Falcons in it that you can remember?
Yes, I have seen 4 Falcons. Whether it's the year 64, I have to check, but he does have a number of 4 Falcons.
Nice. Awesome. So, Dane, it looks like you're going to be staying up late tonight.
Absolutely, because, I was going to go through the Ford box tonight. I have 2 medium-sized USPS boxes of Fords, Mustangs, and every other Ford. So we might run across those.
Nice. Well, good luck on your show. Unfortunately, I got to work early in the morning or else I'd be there. Oh, lost him. I think his phone might have died. Ben, that was a pleasure. I didn't boot you. I think either you might have lost Wi-Fi. Might have lost Wi-Fi, or maybe your phone died, Ben. Sorry about that. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bounce out like that. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It happens.
Well, I'll be seeing you guys. I got to go get ready.
Okay,
Thank you
Ben.
for having me.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, and again, welcome to the community. And yeah, if you have any questions or if we can help you with anything, just let us know. We'll be happy to help you, especially when you start getting into that customizing thing. Happy to help. And again, I just want to tell you again, thank you for asking so many questions last week. That was great.
Absolutely. That was a great show. I couldn't believe I met the god of step bit.
Yep.
Wait, that's the guy who I've been watching for the past 2 weeks. That's
Yep.
him. I didn't see. There's no face in this video. It's just his arm and his tattoos. There was no way I could have known really, except I didn't catch his name. And it was like, well, yeah, because I'm the one who made that video. I was like, oh wow, I'm talking to
Yep.
the man.
Yep. That's Anthony from Bullet Tony Customs, and he's in the chat. He's in the chat watching. So yeah. So yeah. Well, good luck on your show tonight, Ben. And you're always welcome back on if you ever want to hop back on. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
All right. Good night.
All right. Super awesome to meet Ben Donato. Make sure to head over to his YouTube channel. Let's get him going on there. And if you're planning on staying up and burning the midnight oil, head over to Whatnot. Watch this show. You might find something that you want. Anybody else want to hop on tonight? Had a great discussion with Ben. Does anybody else want to chime in? Definitely not Jake. He says, I'm going to hop off here tonight as well. Another good discussion tonight, guys. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Good dude indeed. Indeed. There we go. Going to drop that link again. Aaron says he could say hi. More than welcome to, buddy. More than welcome to. Yeah, it was fun talking cards with you. 3 weeks ago? That was awesome. I'm starving, guys, so I'm eating a little bit of banana bread. How do you guys feel about what Ben does? Just kind of doing like a consignment deal, which I would classify that as, somebody that goes out and purchases collections and then resells collections. Not saying that's a bad thing. Like I said, I would do it if I had the means, but what do you guys feel about that? It's pretty good. It's stale, but it's good. The reason why it's stale is because that's totally my bad. What's up, Aaron?
Yellow, how's it going?
Yellow. How's the Great White North? I bet it's really cold up there.
Oh god, yeah. Minus, what was it yesterday? It warmed up, believe it or not. That's actually a thing here. It does get warm. What is it in Fahrenheit? It's minus 42 Celsius, and I think around minus 40 it kind of evens out on both scales. Yeah. I command started the escape about 4 times before I left my apartment room. I was like, nope, not dealing with that.
God, what is that in Fahrenheit? We were doing some math in the chat, and oh my goodness.
That's what it is. What? You want to say hi too? Here, say hi.
Putty Woody.
Little car destructor. Yeah.
Car destructor.
God. I've been looking into a lot more customs. I went to go see Memory Lane Diecast, our local shop in Winnipeg, and he's got some good wheels there.
Yeah.
But I need to find some more.
Yeah. Any particular type of wheel that you're like leaning towards that you like right now?
I want to find some BBS style meshies and some nice. I had these on my old car, on my Focus, my 1552s, the fat 5-spokes, the Tarmacs. I want to find those. Those are nice.
Nice. Check out Scaleworks. If you need 10 millimeter ones, check out Scaleworks. It's SKAL works with an E. Lot 57 Supplies has them. They're here you go. I'll just show you.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They sell really good BBS copies for sure.
Nice.
Jesse, it is a
What's up?
friggin' honor to have you on, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's good.
Good. Are you staying warm?
Yeah, I'm staying indoors.
You must be, because you're rocking the sleeveless tee like Hewitt's.
So yeah, it's hot in here because my dad. I got to keep him warm.
Yeah, for sure. Better to be warm than freezing your huevos off. That's for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Yep.
No, we probably hit like 20 degrees today, so we're good.
Oh,
That's
man.
brutal, man. Even all the way down to the Gulf Coast, it's like freezing cold. It's historic, man. Historic
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, they're having
Yeah.
they're having snowstorms on there.
That's crazy.
Yikes. All that. I was like, what? I was like, that happens up here. What the hell?
Yeah.
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 People don't think Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. They don't think snow. That's for sure. They think heat and tornadoes. That's what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My boss is in Texas. I'm jealous, and he's like, it's only 20. I'm like, yeah, it must be nice.
Aaron, whereabouts are you, dude?
I'm in Winnipeg, so
Oh, I'm in Toronto because you mentioned
okay.
snowstorms, and I remember Toronto had a nasty snowstorm in 2019 in
yes,
February.
Mm.
yeah, we just got the crap beat out of us last 2 days ago for about 3 days. It was
Wow.
just, there was nonstop. We are on the highway. You can't see more than about maybe 100 feet in front of you.
Oh dang,
Yeah,
that's
so,
that's
nope.
tough, man.
But
I
then
know, 'cause-
opposite end of the scale, though. I mean, in summertime, it's hit plus 43 Celsius.
Wow.
Like, we go from one extreme to another. It's nuts. Where I live is the center of the continent. Literally, geographically, it's the center of the continent, and it's insane. The weather flip-flop, like, it hurts.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy this year.
Yeah, I don't mind it, though. I mean, I like the heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer heat.
me too. That's why I'm in Arizona.
Oh, I
I need a dope blanket here.
oh. He's cold.
I got, you might hate me for this one, but I just took this off. This guy.
Was that say M12?
Oh, it's one of those
Yeah,
heat jackets.
Milwaukee jacket. Yeah, M12 the battery. Yep.
I hear you. I got one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
too. Those things work real nice.
Oh, do they ever?
Oh, dude, my dad loves Milwaukee stuff. His tools are all Milwaukee. His drill bits, etc. He's even got T-shirts.
Yeah, half
So,
of them.
smart choice on that, Aaron.
Yep.
That was a Christmas
Yeah.
gift. Actually, the girlfriend got me a Christmas gift. She got a gift with my car on it.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she got him
Nice.
RS shirt, and I was like, sick. So
That's dope.
Sweet.
yeah,
I do like those focuses.
you know what? I'm that guy. I'm the Ford guy. Everyone's like, why do you like Fords? I love it. I have a one-off car in the entire continent no one else has. I love the things. I love the way they drive, the turbo, everything. They're awesome. But man,
Dude, I grew up around Fords too, dude. I grew up around Fords. My mom's first car was an Escort, an '89 Escort. When my
two-door.
when my dad was working with CAA, he had an '07 or something Ford Ranger. My mom's got an '09 Ford Escape. Now my dad's got a 2020 Ranger. So
Those are
yeah,
nice.
I guess I grew up around Fords and Plymouths as well, because I have a Valiant.
Those are sick.
Yeah, I got a soft top Plymouth Valiant. My
Chevy guy.
grandpa had that.
Chevy guy.
Jesse,
Hey, you know
Jesse says Chevy.
You're a bow tie guy, Jesse?
That's fair. I've owned the big three. I've had an SRT4, I had a Focus SVT, and I had a Cobalt SS. And now I have the Focus RS, which is a combination of, I guess, the Neon and the Focus because turbo noises. But Cobalt was pretty fun. I had a supercharged one. It was not bad. My buddy really wanted to buy it, so I sold it. But they're not bad cars. I like the hot hatch stuff. I'm not into trucks and stuff like that, but like hot hatch and some muscle. But
Yeah, hot hatches are pretty fun. Actually, you can now import the Clio V6 hatchback, which is pretty fun. Which is a pretty fun car.
for $247,000.
I'm not sure how much it costs, but it's basically a hatchback with the engine where the back seats go.
Yep. I work at TLG Imports. I work at a company where we bring in Japanese cars. We have a Pajero and 2 right-hand drive mini trucks at work right now that I'm working on.
Oh, cool.
The Pajero VR2, 5-speed standard right-hand drive manual transfer case. They're fun cars, but I bring in Japanese cars all the time.
Wow.
So it's
Awesome.
a quest kind of thing. But yeah, I'm working on those right now. Parts of it.
It's only a matter of time until you get to the Mitsubishi Starion.
Yep.
Yeah. I looked at one of those. Hey.
Good
Well,
old
I do all-
DSMs.
I do all muscle car and trucks. That's my favorite.
Nice. I'm learning the old muscle cars. I'm learning the engines, what was in which. One odd combo, my buddy has a 60 something Firebird. It's orange convertible. It's got the 2 vents on the side, and it's almost like a Camaro nose on it. He's got the Buick Performance engine in it. He did the grading swap.
Yeah, the
Things
old
nuts.
Firebirds.
Yeah.
My
My-
neighbor had a '70s, like late '70s Firebird.
My aunt had a Smokey and Bandit. What is that one? Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
How you doing?
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
that's.
This
Oh,
this was my first car at, I think I was like 17 when my dad bought it for me.
Nice.
But it was red.
nice.
And he told me, he says, I bought you a car. He goes, we got to go pick it up. And I was all excited. I said, what kind of car is it? What kind of car? He goes, well, it looks like a Camaro. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this is the Mazda, the Chevy Monza
Yep.
Yeah.
Spider.
What did those have in it? What was the engine in those?
Oh, this was a V8 engine.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It had a V8 engine in it.
Chevy Monza.
The little sucker was fast.
I need to look this up really quick because I never heard of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
I've heard of them. I didn't know what was in them though. I didn't know what.
yeah. I don't know what year this is because I don't have my right glasses on, but
Well, Sean, you know, in the first silhouette set, they had that wide body Monza in there. That was actually the hardest car to find out of that set. Was that Chevy Monza?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that. Truth be told.
Yeah. There's also a mail in for that Monza. There's
Yeah.
a Monza mail in.
Yep, here it is.
So that was my first car I ever had.
Jesse, I'm assuming you were pretty hot to trot about those Hot Wheels Monzas.
You know what? I've been seeing them on I think it's Mountain 66 he was showing them, and I said I could never find them. I don't know where to get them, and I just found this one at a train show. Guy was selling it. I'm like, hey, how much you want for that? He goes, I'll take $10 for it. I'm like, oh, I'll take it.
Done.
You know. So yeah, and then that's my first one. That's the first one I've ever found.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a sweet looking one.
Yeah.
So you don't have the Hot Wheels ones? You don't have the mail-in or the one from the first Silhouette set?
No, I don't have.
I'll keep my eye open, and if I find them, I'll send them to you. I think I might have a loose mail-in around here somewhere. I just gotta find it.
That'd be nice. That would be really nice.
Yeah, for sure. Now that I know what you like, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
GMs, my aunt had the almost exact Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. Chicken on the
Lucky.
hood. Chicken on the hood. She had the rally. Yeah, she tells me every time the rally wheels, the rally steering wheel.
Yep.
Hard top though, no T-tops. That was the only thing that was different. She had the gold and it was brown. Exact car, and she ended up selling. I think she got an 84 Civic after that because there was a huge problem with its engine, and she had to just sell it for nothing pretty much.
Wow.
I'm the only one in my family who does cars, and that was way before my time. That was 18 years before my time, so I couldn't help.
Yeah.
Well, last year I made a custom of my second car, which was I had an 81 Chevy Camaro, the
Nice.
sports rally.
Nice.
And when that 81 came out, I went searching for it just so I can make a custom of the one I had. So let me grab that really quick for you guys. See it.
That'd be sick.
Nice.
My buddy who owns a local hobby shop, or well, I guess RC shop, Eliminated RC, he's got so many projects he's doing. Right now is a 2200 horsepower twin turbo New Edge Mustang. I'm like, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Street legal.
And Jesse, that Camaro was smoking.
Oh, that's sick. I love the blue roof and blue hood.
This is exactly how I actually have a picture of it. Back in I was 21 when I bought this car.
Nice. So that's how you got it, or that's how it stayed?
This is how I got it. It was I'm talking the real one. I had a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue hood and the blue rooftop.
Yep. Yeah, it was a two-tone blue, just like and trust me, it took a while to find the light blue. I couldn't find it anywhere, and then I was watching Charles Diecast Garage, and he had just painted a car with it, and I said, dude, where did you get that color? He said, I've been looking for that color for like a couple of years now. And he goes, it's at like AutoZone, it's an auto paint for a car, for an actual car. And like, well, I didn't think about that. But yeah, that's it.
Over to me though.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So Jesse, I take it you're all settled in. I know you had that move a little while ago. Where everything good with you?
Yeah. I've been here for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half now. With my dad. I went from a whole house to a one room. So every wall in this room is taken up by shelves or something, If it's not a window, it's a shelf or a door. But yeah, this is one. My main thing was this my big diorama here that I use with my train set.
I was gonna say, Jesse, that is a nice setup and a nice little layout. I really dig that.
Yeah. I got that's one of my things. I sent out a lot of dioramas to when I first started back a couple years ago. I got into making dioramas for people. Nice. I would watch their videos and I could see they were just showing cars and putting their cars on tables and this and that, So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make that guy I think the first one was Jason, the Mustang hunter. I made him a little diorama and I sent it out to him. And I knew he was into Mustangs, so I threw a couple Mustangs in there for him. And he opened it up and everyone found out who I was. So I'm like, awesome. So everyone, hey, can you make me one? Can you make it? So I'm like, yeah. So I started sending out dioramas to people, and they're custom made. So, they have maybe a little similarities, but then, they're different. So I was able to, I asked them, what do you want? What are you looking for? Um, um, I started making the old barns, so people could put in their old little pickup trucks or old cars in there. Yeah, stuff like that. So I started sending them out. Everyone, we started doing trades. So I got a lot of diecasts that I was looking for, older muscle cars, in trades for my dioramas. So yeah, it was a great experience to start meeting everybody and introducing like the stuff that I like to do. I'm actually working on a diorama right now that I find things here and there, and a lot of stuff is HO scale train stuff that I'll get gas stations, store buildings, and then I just put it all together. And look at that! All right, here we go.
Very nice.
That's remnants of my old hobby. I used to do HO scale train stuff. That's
nice.
That's dope.
Intermountain, and then I got my first one ever right there.
There it is.
Okay.
Athearn Genesis.
Nice.
I got some cars and stuff in boxes, but that's
my favorite is the Santa Fe. So that's my favorite train.
yeah.
Like the Santa Fe.
So,
I do HO model railroading too. So
Nice.
Wow.
Jesse, before it became BNSF, right? The old school Santa Fe, the red and silver.
Yep.
Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe.
So
Yep.
I'm going to go for a second here. Some of you might get this, but I was actually at my buddy's shop, Elmwood Auto, dropping off my car for alignment, and I looked in the back field, and I didn't realize Canadian Pacific bought Kansas City Southern.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, Aaron.
I saw it, and it's a red CP engine, and it has a white slash like CN, and it's black. It says CPKC. So kind of odd.
Yeah, I saw their holiday train last or 2 years ago. So
I figured I'm on the big screen.
Oh, model power. That's oldie but goodie, man.
Oh, now.
I'll come back, Aaron. I'll come back.
Yeah, I
That's
got
awesome.
some stuff too.
Model power. Wow.
I am very sure that my grandpa had that same exact engine.
Yeah.
That's like, what is that?
I'll be
Like
back.
80s?
That is friggin'
it's a hobby. My train hobby started like 30 years ago. I had adopted my nephew, and one of my brother-in-laws gave him a train set, and I said, "Hey, let's build it." And I've always been a little handy here and there with wood and making stuff. So I put a whole table together for him, built the mountains, everything, and then that's where I kind of started with the collecting Hot Wheels and stuff, because I would go out and buy cars or trucks for the trains, to put out in the little towns and stuff.
Yep.
And once we started moving. I started putting stuff away, and then a lot of stuff got stored. Some stuff got lost, and luckily I was able to hang on to my my Sweet 16 sets. Because those I would keep near my bed. I wouldn't store those in the garage or storage. So yeah.
Oh.
Hey Jesse, Lena asks, what's missing in the diorama world that you would like to see made?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good question. Damn.
That is really good, because after I started making my dioramas, I started seeing more dioramas pop up on YouTube, and a lot of them are printed. A lot of stuff is printed on computers and stuff, and they all have the real, what looks like the real buildings or stores or whatever. So for me, it was hard to get those. So if I could say, what would be good for dioramas is a way to get a hold of some of those images, because I can, the only way I started able to start getting some was when my daughter, she's like, "Oh, I can print that for you." I'm like, you can do that. I know nothing about computers, man. So she busted out her laptop, started printing me out some, little background stuff here and there.
Nice.
So yeah, I think the images that you can put on foam board or whatever, cardboard. A lot of times I'll use a foam board or cardboard, glue it on, and I put it in the background. But I think a lot of the stuff is images that fit to scale for HO or for 164 scale.
Yeah,
It's hard to find a lot of that stuff.
it is.
Yeah, that's true.
All styrene, which is not bad, but like my gripe about 3D printing is the texture you have at the end. You can tell it's 3D printed next to like a V.I.P.N's diorama, and it just doesn't look the same. You know what I mean? It's got that look to it. It's like you can tell it's printed, and I don't want to sound like a snobby ass by saying that, but like I want to have them all the same, right? I wish G-Fans made a Tim Hortons or made a different looking Starbucks, or if made a huge parking lot where I could put all these businesses at the end and kind of have a really cool huge table, so to speak. But like it's not ever the same height, same length, that kind of stuff. It's yeah.
So as far as what I can do, what I'm able to do, because I've always been trying, I can pair up sizes to fit the scale. My thing is I like to buy things that are very close, if not 100% to scale for 164 scale. And that includes trains or buildings, stuff like that. Yeah. Another thing that is really hard to find are the little figures. Okay. Yes. I don't have a 3D printer. My son has one, but he still doesn't know how to work it right. But to make those little figures, it takes some good 3D printers, because one of my daughter's boyfriends tried to print me some figures, and they weren't coming out right. They were just falling apart. So I don't know what was going on there. But just to be able to go to the store or something and buy a figure, I see them a lot on these diecast race channels. They're wearing their caps and their little hoodies and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm more into the little country stuff, like cowboy hats and cut off shirts and stuff like that, jeans and boots. That's the kind of little figures I'm trying to find for my town. I have a little western town or a southern town here, and that's what I want to find, but I can't find them either. So
yeah. Hey Jesse, you might be good to answer this, but Rico is asking, I need a miniature kiddie pool for diorama I want to make. Any ideas, like what to make it out of or what he can use to make one? Like one of those little kiddie pools, like maybe some kind of bottle cap or something. I don't know.
That's not bad.
That would be a good idea. Yeah, I could see that.
Upside down.
Yeah.
A gum wrapper. A gum wrapper might work.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I can think of this stuff, and then throughout my day, I'm going and I'll find something in the street. I'll find like what you just said, a bottle cap, but it's a bottle cap that looks like it would be a little kiddie pool, and a lot of times that's how I find stuff. I find stuff at the Goodwill. I'm like, oh, what is this from? But you put it up close to your face, or you tip it upside down or something. You're like, oh, that's a mountain, or that's a tree, or that's and you can make, you really got to use your imagination,
Yeah.
What's it going to look like? That's basically what you could do. But yeah, a kiddie pool would be, if you could take a bottle cap and just, clamp the side to make it smooth, or get a smooth bottle cap.
Paint the white lines.
Yeah, paint it up. I never thought of that, but of making a pool.
It's a damn good idea, ain't it? It's like crazy.
You could take a pencil, the eraser off of a pencil, just like the metal thing that holds the eraser onto the pencil.
Okay.
Find something round on the top, put it on top. You got a silo.
Okay. Yeah. Or you can use that for like a garbage can.
Barrel.
a barrel, a garbage can, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully, you don't want to get too intricate with it, Rico.
Right.
like a little slide in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep it simple, brother.
Yes. Simplicity rules, Rico.
Derek, I'm gonna show you this. I found this a couple days ago.
You want the little baby in there too? No, just kidding.
The load is my shepherd. He know what I want.
Yeah.
The nice 1/18th at Costco. I was like, oh, you're coming home with me.
That's dope. What is
Oh,
that, like
yeah.
a Masto?
Yeah, that's a Maisto.
Nice.
Mm,
I did a good
nice.
job with that.
My memorabilia shelf. That's my prized possession.
Nice.
What is it?
That's corner Gravedigger. Dennis Anderson signed at the World Finals.
Oh, no
Oh,
way.
It's a piece of Gravedigger.
That's his truck. Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm working on a red headlight.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw some 118s, so I was like, Costco, hey, you got some good stuff. I'm like, all right, this is a bad idea. I'm gonna buy 4.
That's super sick.
How about something like this? This is when you get, when you buy a pizza and the little plastic grill that's underneath.
Yeah. Those.
Okay. So you can
Those could-
take those and you can make a wire fence for
Oh.
like
I never would have thought of that. Wow.
Yes.
just cut it down to the size you need. You take those silver markers, paint it up, and you got fencing, metal fencing, chain link fence.
That's a good idea.
Hey, where did you find that, Jesse?
They come in sheets in the pizza boxes in the bottom, between the
Oh.
cardboard and the pizza, so it doesn't stick to the cardboard.
I didn't know that.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're sheets
I know.
about, they're a good 12 by 12 sheet.
I've
So you
never
just
come
take
across
them,
that.
cut the size you want.
I don't think I've seen that metal mesh under my pizzas. It must be an
No.
American thing.
No, it's not metal, it's plastic.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just paint it. You paint it with a silver marker, and it looks metal.
Yeah.
That got me. Okay.
Just make sure you get all the pizza sauce off it first.
Oh yeah, I did. I ran it through the cleaner.
Well, I have another tip
That's
for
how
you.
that's how you do it, Jesse. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you about how I did it, but yeah.
Well, here's
Hey,
an
you
idea for you.
Here's,
I have
here's the
another
only
suggestion.
Pizzas, but-
here's the only figure I got of me.
nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
He looks just like you.
Yeah,
Put your hand behind it, Jesse. So,
I
so
found this guy at the
Oh, there
Goodwill.
you go.
That's
That's
dope.
awesome. Dude, hell yeah. Here you
I just couldn't put the tattoos on him.
go.
Or the glasses. Or the glasses.
I
Or the
would
glasses. Yeah.
trying putting stickers on something that small. I would lose them. Oh, where to go?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh wow.
This came in a President's Choice train set that I got from a friend, and one of the tricks I did was take the clear plastic and use that to make windows.
That's cool.
So there's a little idea
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
For plastic, yeah, for windows.
Like if
And
you
there
have
you go.
clear plastic packaging, just save it, cut it
Yeah.
into strips, glue them onto the windows so you have like a window
Yeah.
glaze.
Yeah, I use the packaging from like the M2s and all that for the windows for my dioramas. When I make the garages or whatever, I'll cut them out and use them for the windows.
Nice, man.
I had a cool idea, and I'm gonna kind of let it out the bag now. But people probably know this, but I was gonna do some really, really, really detailed Civics and other hot hatches, but customs. But I was gonna use the window from the 5-packs from the Hot Wheels to simulate a half rolled down window on some cars.
Oh
see-
wow!
It would catch that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
I
like
mean,
that
you can
idea.
cut it.
So they look like they're halfway down.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Glue it on the inside. Put the door panel on after, if there is one, because Hot Wheels and detail.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. yeah. Okay, I gotta head out of here. My dinner's getting ready for a bit. I gotta eat that, but I will continue to watch live. I had you guys actually on the. I have a different setup. My PC's beside the Xbox, so I had you guys on the TV. You're right there in the top corner. So
Oh,
I'll keep watching. Yeah, you're right there.
Dope.
Yeah.
Xbox there. I'm gonna watch for a bit and game some Halo after.
Nice.
I-
from the telly.
Yeah.
I do the same. I do the same. Look, it's up there on the TV.
You guys
Oh
are
no, I'm
awesome.
on TV.
It's just easier.
Oh my god.
You guys
Oh,
are
man.
awesome. Well,
All right.
thanks for hopping on, Aaron. It's always fun talking cards and stuff with you. You're welcome on anytime, buddy.
Absolutely, dude. I love
Awesome,
it.
Aaron.
It's
Awesome.
probably the best community on YouTube that I've been part of, diecast wise too, and I love it. The conversations are always good and meaningful. I love that, and I learn shit every time. So
Oh yeah.
Pleasure
right, guys.
having you.
yeah. All right, okay. See you later. Have a good night.
Later,
See
guys.
you
Have a good one,
next time,
Aaron.
See ya.
So, Derek, to your question
Yes.
about what we're thinking this year, and it's something that I've been noticing is that, yeah, if you don't get up early and get out there, you're not going to get to a lot of stuff. There's just way too many collectors. We all saw that last year. And it's, you try to get out there, like Ben was saying, that'll work. By the time you get out there, everything's gone,
Mhm.
And honestly, man, this is all I found in the past week right here.
Oh, okay.
That's a
With
good one,
fast
though.
shipping?
It is. I like it. And I was looking for it, so I'm glad I found it, But there's a lot of other ones. There's some from the end of last year that I haven't even found because the Firebird that came out. Can't even find that the main line because I do a lot of wheel swapping. And that I don't care if I find the super or not, but I could do my own by just doing the wheel swap, And that's one of my main things is I do wheel swaps and I remove liveries and make them as I do the ultra hots. I remove all that and just have the plain Spectra flame on it, and it just looks amazing. You put some nice real rubber wheels on them, and man, they just look really, really cool. Here's
I agree, man.
here's what I use for my wheels. I've been collecting. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go,
That's my next project for Ultra Hot Campo.
These are my wheels that I use.
Oh man, that's so
That's
much
a
nicer.
collection right there.
That's so much nicer and neater than mine. That's so pretty. That's so damn pretty.
It takes some work to get them here because trust me, I've had them all over the place, and I just came up with this idea. But
so what do you use to stack them and keep them that way? How do you do that?
It's a white that plastic foam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So once you just take the axle, punch it through, and it stays.
Oh.
Okay, so there's an axle holding them. That's why they're just stacked up and not moving.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they don't. I can shake. They're not going to go anywhere.
That's smart.
Yeah,
There's a Top Gear top tip.
There, yeah, exactly. There's a tip right there for your wheels.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, mine is on a little more on the conventional side. I got a Caterpillar O-ring bin, and yeah, they just
Yeah.
they're just tossed in there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it is a 2-in-1. It's two-sided. So
Ooh, wow. Okay.
I keep all the real riders on one side, and then all the aftermarket stuff on the other side. Yeah,
that's cool.
I need to get one of those boxes now.
That's an ingenious idea, Jesse. I
like that.
Yeah, because that metal, the axle will actually, you just punch it inside the foam, and they stay. They nice and straight.
That's friggin' awesome. So we got a little sidetrack there, but what do you think? What do you think the challenges are going to be in 2025? And is there any fix in what we've been going through for the past 4 years?
You know what? The fix can't even be within our own. Us. It's Hot Wheels. they're going to have to start working overtime. I mean, there's just too many collectors, and they're the same amount of boxes carry the same amount of, say 72 castings. Make a box that carries, 148 castings or something. How are you going to provide, castings for, every collector? You're not, But that's what I'm seeing is, can you get out there early enough? Now, when I lived back before I moved, I did it. There was a Walmart like 2 minutes down the block. So I was up 5:30, 5:45, and I'd be there at 6. And I can come out with all the castings I'm looking for, I got lucky enough to find some supers, they didn't know I had it till I got home or the next day when I'm looking at them. But yeah, it's going to be hard because, and that's why a lot of people, are leaving the Hot Wheels main lines. They're like, oh, we're getting out of this because it's, we can't even find it. So they're going into, all the other stuff. What are you going to do? I mean, there's, can we make, can we call Hot Wheels? I don't, I'm nobody over here. It's like I get to Walmart. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Like I said, I'm still looking for stuff from the end of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The distribution has just been insane. It's been so hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like if you remember, like 5 years ago, you pretty much knew exactly what wave was coming to what store next. Like you can just predict it. Now it's just
Exactly.
you just don't know what.
And you're right, because now we're getting, you get for this year you got A, B, and C, and then you get K, and it's like we didn't even get D, and where are those at?
Yeah.
And it's like other cases are coming out before, they're not all falling in line. It's like you're getting some before the other, and it's crazy.
Yeah, or just a total curveball, because like somebody mentioned in the chat earlier today, like our Kroger's are getting 2023 K case in right now. So
Wow.
Yeah.
year and a half old case. It's crazy. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Dollar Trees for me are getting 2023 L case.
Yeah, I've seen that circulating recently too. It's just it's bonkers.
Really?
Even with the M2s and Johnny Lightnings, all that, people are just grabbing everything that they're all collectors as well, whether they're collectors or those other guys that like to sell them, But what do? You can't go on their channel and buy them off of them. No, you're gonna be paying an arm and a leg. They get crazy on that stuff. But you know what? It takes a lot of patience in here, so that you can just say, well, it's not there. It's not there. I just gotta wait till it shows up, and that's basically what I do. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I get lucky, and I'll show up at Target or Walmart, and hey, look, I come out with the good 5 or 6 cards that I've been looking for. Other than that, it's in and out of the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's always options. Like, I mean, we have so many different options in 164 collecting now. As far as the sky's virtually the limit as far as how expensive or rare or common you want to get. But even just like Rico in the chat just said, he said, my plan this year is to go on Whatnot and support sellers that I buy from and that I trust to get what I need, rather than just rely on stores. I mean, that's an option too.
That's true. And that's something else that now I'm not a big online person. But what I do is, again, toy shows, train shows. There are 2 big antique malls that I can go to within 30, 40 minutes from my house. And people are getting their sets that they want to sell into these. I found like another 3 more vendors at the antique mall that's near my house, which is cool. But man, they're asking $10 a casting from the 90s, and I'm like, man, unless it's one that I really, really want, I'll spend it. Other than that, I'm sorry, dude, but I can't afford your prices. The one guy that had some good prices that I would go in there and come out with a good 10, 15 cars. He was selling them for $2 or $3 a piece, and they were the '90s older muscle cars. He shut down. I think he finally maybe sold all his stuff already, and either that or he wasn't selling everything else. But he's gone now, and like 2 more guys popped up, but their prices are crazy. That's where one of the guys had that Monza right there for $10, and I'm like, well, this is one I've always wanted, so I took it, But yeah, it's all the train shows. That's where you get, because the 99% are trains, but you got 1 or 2 vendors that are selling their Hot Wheels, and it's good stuff. It's 80s, 90s stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is it. I just found one guy the last 2 Sundays ago. He was it was at the train show, but all his castings he was selling them for $2 a piece, and they were from the 1990s. Like, dude, and I literally took maybe, let's say, I think I had 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe $50 worth of cars. And he was like, "Whoa, I can go home now." I'm like, dude, I said, "I'd take a lot more, but you know what? I'm not going to take doubles or triples because I want to see what else is out here, But they're good. That's what I'm looking for now. So I'm like, okay, Walmart, Target isn't really doing much for me. That's fine. And I can travel to these antique malls, to the train shows. I got on the 25th. There's a toy show, probably about 45 minutes from me. I'll go there. I've been watching a video of one guy who's been going there, and he's showing what they have. That's what I'm looking for. So that's basically my collection now. That's basically what I have up on my walls, and it's coming through for me. So I'm happy with it.
Oh yeah,
I hear you.
Good to hear, Jesse. So Jesse, you do HO scale, right, for trains?
Yes.
So that's essentially 1/64 scale in trains, right?
It's, how can I say it? There is a, I want to say an HOO. It's not very common, but I think that's a little bit closer. But the HO is the closest to the 1/64 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna say it's 80% close. You just got to add a little bit more that the train could go a little bit bigger, or the just to fit it. But it from a distance it looks great. If you want to size it up by inch, centimeters, you're gonna be off a little bit. But
187 scale. Thanks, David.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Now,
yeah, because that Evo would be extremely big next to it, or look, comparing it to the Caboose side by side. So yeah.
Yeah.
There are HO scale cars, but they're like about the size of a dime or something, maybe size of a quarter or a nickel. But
I know,
they just seem kind of tiny to me.
I know, end scales are the small ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Z scale.
You have the Z scale, yeah. That's the tiny ones. And you got N scale, HO. Now, the O gauge, which is like the Lionel, those, a lot of people will use that with the 1/64 scale. So that I'm gonna say that's even, the train could be a little bit bigger, but it's gonna look a little bit better.
That's what I was trying to ask you is what it would be comparative to like Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Now that's what I used in my Christmas layout train. When I did my Christmas train, I had some 1/64 scale, but I used the bigger, like the off-road wheels, like kind of from the Jada trucks. So it brings up the Hot Wheel a little bit more, or Matchbox a little bit more. But it looks a little bit better with the O gauge, which is the Lionel trains and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diecast Connoisseur and David Shook say S scale is 1/64.
S scale. Okay.
To look at S scale.
Because O scales are the really big ones, right? Those are like massive, aren't they?
They're
yeah, they're pretty big. There's also G scale, which you can run in the backyard in the garden, and you don't have to break a sweat.
Yeah, that's the bigger ones are the G scale. Those are a lot bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
O gauge is the Lionel that people used to always put underneath their Christmas tree.
Like the 3
Gotcha.
rail.
The 3 rail one.
Gotcha. I was going to say, Jesse, that it would be super cool to see kind of an idea that I just have. You don't have the right scale for the train though, but I was going to say to buy different like diecast models like Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Tarmac Works, Mini GT, and then scale compare them to a train to see what's the closest. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I do have like G scale, which is battery operated. You know, I used to use that for my son. He used to love playing with those. And I do have the O gauge, HO in scale. You know, so yeah, that would be. I could probably do something like that. I know I got 164. I got 132 scale, some small cards here and there. 118 scale. That I don't have too many, but I do movie cards for the 118 scale. So that's what I collect on the 118. But yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, look who's doing engine bays now. How about that?
Did you 3D print that, Subi?
No, I forgot who I got it from.
Oh.
It's been cut up for a while. I haven't
That's
finished it.
Subi's on.
Friggin'
But there's
rear wheel drive Civic.
I have no idea.
The engine's in there sideways. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, well, I didn't even know.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Rear wheel drive. That's dope. They exist. Well, all wheel drive Civics now exist too, which is crazy.
The gearbox should be in the back for better weight distribution.
Yeah. Jesse, are you into like I was into there we go. First finally did the Forester swap on some bronze TEs.
Wow.
I like the bronze TEs.
I would say well executed, sir.
Yeah.
Very well
This
done.
is for right now. But I want to paint it black and switch it to Carlomos. Also bronze.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody comes out with those STI and Forester decals.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's what I'm hoping for. So.
Hopefully like on my right or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John in Pixamite 1 in the chat. He says, "Did I hear trains? I run full scale." Yeah, he has a 1/1 scale collection. He's a train conductor.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, if I remember right, I think he's on Norfolk Southern. I think.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, Norfolk Southern.
Yeah.
Chances are you might have seen Norfolk and Western number 611.
Wow. Okay. 611.
Put the engine in the back like a real car, right, Derek? Yep, I've seen people do that. I remember seeing that. I think it was a CRX. The engine was mounted in the trunk. It was mounted in the back so that it could be ran as rear-wheel drive.
I would love to see that. That would be awesome. That'd be
pretty ridiculous. Got the what is that? Is that a Maverick?
No, it's a Haku.
Oh, it's a Ken
It's a
Mary.
Skyline. It's a Skyline.
Oh,
it's a Ken and Mary.
Okay. With BBS. The Liberty Walk.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice. Jesse, do you like any like the intermodal train stuff? You got me thinking about trains because this is a hobby I was thinking about getting into like quite a few years ago.
Okay.
But I was like really into the intermodal stuff, like the spine cars, containers, stuff like that.
Yeah, I do have some, but because I don't have the space, everything's in storage right now. The only thing I do keep right now is just what the Santa Fe with passenger cars. That's all I have right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else, a lot of stuff is now. I stopped buying them because I figured, well, I have everything that I could use. But it's not like in the train world, it's not the same as in the Hot Wheels world. You know, Hot Wheels, you're coming up with new stuff every month. You know, in the train world, it's like, what's new? You know, what's going on? You know, you don't know. Those who are really into it, maybe they follow it, but I don't really follow what comes out new in the trains, because I have, trust me, I think I have over 30 sets of trains. You know,
Same.
so I don't need any
Same.
more. You know, trust me,
I'm the same way, man.
that's even a more expensive hobby, is the trains.
Yeah, for sure. How much is the typical price of like an engine, like a decent looking engine? I mean, how much is
a diesel?
Probably-
Let's just say, because you got diesels and then you got the steam
You got-
engines, the older looking ones. A
yeah,
diesel,
like a modern one, because the modern ones are really super detailed and stuff. So
right. Those a basic one, you can start off at like $60 to $80.
yeah,
Okay, and then more detailed, more stronger engines, all that kind of stuff. You're looking up at the $350, $400. You know, yeah,
damn.
yeah. So I went for all the used, all the used trains at the shows, and I used to carry a little tester with me just so I can plug it in and see if the train would work. You know, make sure I was buying something that worked. Yeah.
Well,
But
you should mention that, Jesse, because I was on a road trip to Nova Scotia in like 2014,
okay,
and there was this little antique store on the route on the way to Halifax or something, because we went to that big harbor.
okay.
And there was a little antique store en route, and they had an HO scale diesel locomotive that I bought for like $5, $5 or $6, and I took it back to Toronto, and I immediately put it on my layout to see if it worked, and it did. So I looked at I looked at my mom and my aunt, and they both said that was a good steal. That was a steal.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
plus we got a couple of rolling stock as well.
Yeah. Now, if you're looking at like antique malls and stuff like that, people are just trying to get rid of stuff. You know, they've had, I had trains that are now in boxes that I don't use no more. Some kid wanted that. I said, here, take it. You know, it's stuff like that. Now, there's stuff that you take more care of, that you want to keep, that you're going to sell for more. You know, so yeah, you can find $5, $10 trains if they're used. You know,
Yep.
but all the new stuff.
He's cracking open a Porsche.
Ooh, look at that. But yeah, I mean, it's all about also, hunting, and there is a lot of used trains out there that you can get pretty cheap.
Yeah, man.
So it all depends. It all depends where you're shopping for it or where you're looking for it. I would say for trains, antique malls.
Yep.
Because you can get them.
I'm gonna head out, man. It's like 11:30. I have to dog sit tomorrow, so I gotta head out.
No
All right,
problem.
Sean. Well, thanks for tuning in, buddy, and thanks for
Thank you
chiming
for having
in.
me on, Derek. And remember, it's about the cars. Custom 57 Chevy,
Look at that.
not the money.
That's it, buddy. That's it. You tell them.
Okay.
You are
Right.
learning well, my son. You're learning well.
The force is strong with you two.
Ah.
Smashed.
There you go.
Okay, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.
All right, later, Sean.
Okay.
Scalp, you must not. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Jesse. Like, yeah, it's just funny because my grandpa was really into trains, and that I swore in my mind I was like, that's the hobby that I'm gonna eventually get into someday after I get past like my party years and stuff and get all that crap out of the way. And yeah, I came really close, but yeah, I chose diecast.
Yeah. Well, and here's something that I learned as far as if you want to say medically speaking, people who have, this is what I heard from a doctor, people who have hobbies like this, trains or diecast or anything that you work with, we customize cars and all that. It helps with not getting dementia.
Really interesting.
You stay busy. your mind stays working. And they say that a lot of people who have hobbies like this do great when they get older, you know. But yeah, you guys out there just keep, stay busy with these hobbies because and they're fun, it keeps you out of trouble, right?
Exactly. The only trouble you get in is answering for the bill when the wife sees the charge. It just
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I saw some cars.
That's why I'm divorced.
You don't have that problem anymore.
I don't have that problem, buddy. But I feel for you guys.
Bless our souls. Bless our souls.
Yeah. Well, hey, like I said, it's all about, like Ben was saying, it can be addicting, but just stay control of it, and be responsible. That's all I can say is be responsible with it. Yeah, trust me, that's what this world is all about. Is wants. We see all these Hot Wheels and like, oh, I want that one. I want that. But hey, if you got it, you got it. There's no problem with it.
Yeah, just like it was discussed earlier, it's a lot of people look, like Mr. Donato said, it's almost like a form of gambling, especially when you get onto these, whatnot and online auctions and stuff like that. But like even just in general, if you get to a store and you see a huge
Can't hear you.
I think he froze. Thought it was my signal.
Are you there?
I didn't hear. Uh-oh.
Can't hear Derek.
I didn't hear.
You're on the TV.
and stuff like that. But like even just in general, if you get to a store and you see a huge
Are the comments saying anything?
Can't hear you. Derek froze.
Uh-oh.
So Subi, how you been, buddy?
Pretty good. I was going to show Derek the Porsche that I made a while ago, but I sold it to my brother.
Oh,
I
dude.
was going to see his reaction.
Oh my gosh. That is nice, dude. Holy
Like
cow.
my first Golf one that I made.
Oh, you did that, the Spectre Flame on that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. You're a pro, dude. Look at that.
Well, my brother liked it so much. I guess it stayed in the household.
Oh my gosh, dude. Perfect colors on that. Look at that. It's a Golf, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice, dude. I've never gotten into doing a whole custom. I can't. Well, actually, I have. I've done a couple. But to keep going, I was like, man, it takes too long for me. I'm impatient to let the paint dry. There he is.
Yeah, I know you. There you go.
That's impressive. You guys were going the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My internet just completely crashed. I'm surprised that this stayed up.
No
That's
way.
Crazy.
You're the host, and
it's crazy. Can you guys still hear me okay? Testing.
Subi's got something to show you.
Oh yeah, show me. Right now.
I don't know if you saw it. Little custom I made a while ago.
Holy cow.
But I sold it to my brother, so he liked it so much.
Man. That is
I did
gorgeous.
crack in a few places, but I was able to kind of make it look normal.
That's gorgeous, bro. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well done. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot believe my internet just completely crashed like that. But the stream stayed up. That's even crazier. That's crazy. Yeah, Wisco says the OnlyFans button got bumped. Crazy.
Nice.
So while we're here, now that we're all back, can you guys hear me okay? Like Mike?
Yep.
Is it good? Okay, cool. So Subi, now that you're here, what do you think are going to be like the biggest challenges for like hunters and collectors this year? If anything's that's been different from like the past 4 years?
I haven't really given it much thought. Besides, besides like you don't really know what you're gonna find, and obviously there's gonna be more reselling and more scalping in the hobby, so that means more collectors are gonna be hunting less.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be kind of unfortunate, but I guess that is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying too. It's like it's crazy. Like back in the day, you used to know what case was hitting what store next, and it's like now you don't even know. You really don't.
Mm.
We're seeing stuff at our Krogers that are 2-3 years old. You know, coming back and dropping. It's like, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I started seeing that, and I'm wondering, are people returning? You know, maybe they bought, you know, so many 2 years ago, and now they're returning them just to get money. You know? I started seeing stuff from 2021, 2022. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
The cases got lost. They got lost in the back of the store, and they just found them.
Possibly, because my daughter was working for Target. Remember, I don't know if you remember, Derek. I had mentioned that my daughter was working for Target.
Yep, I remember.
And she said, we have boxes in the back, and the manager told us not to touch them. You know, so there's a whole skid full of them. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, they're telling us not to touch them, not to bring them out. I'm like, can they do that? I don't know. So I couldn't get a hold of them. I said, you know, can you sneak one out and just hang it up? Let me know. But no, they couldn't touch it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with their management and stuff. It's like you're kind of there to sell products. Wouldn't you just want to push it and start getting it sold rather than hold on to it? I mean, I don't know.
But look what's hanging. All the cards on there are ripped. They're so soft because they've been hanging there forever. It's like, okay, you know these aren't going to sell. Just take them down, maybe toss them over to Dollar Tree or to, you know, Goodwill or something. I don't know. It's like they don't want to let them go.
Yep.
Not selling, but you know, just take them down. If after 2 months they're still there, take them down. Put some more new stuff up. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for those pictures I took in Washington that I put on my community post, but yeah, it was all fantasy, unpopular stuff, super soft and damaged cards just all hanging. It was just like, oh God.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah.
Here's a Nissan 85 Nissan Pathfinder I picked up. And I keep seeing this one a lot. There's a bunch of these. And the reason I picked it up is because I keep thinking, every time I see it, I keep thinking it's a Chevy Blazer. Because I used to have Chevy Blazers. And it reminds me of the square body Chevy Blazers. And I'll see it and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's the same one. It's the same one all the time, you know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take it just because I keep finding it, you know. So wheel swap on that, you know, do off-road wheels and throw it on the track.
Yeah. As far as Matchbox goes, I'm really hoping to run into that that Acura Integra. It's an actual Acura Integra. It's not the JDM Honda Integra that Hot Wheels sells. It's a USDM front end, so different.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's different. So Osvaldo Direct, that yellow and blue GT2S I showed you. Yellow and blue GT2S. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Rico says love the Pathfinder casting.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's got potential.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and David, reflecting back onto the note that you were talking about, Jesse, about antique stores are really good to hunt out for like trains and stuff. Yeah. Diecast too, you can find a lot of good stuff.
Yep. Yep, definitely.
He said he was able to score a poster of the Oreca Vipers winning Le Mans signed by each driver. That's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff out there. You just wonder who's gonna be next to get rid of their stuff and who's gonna go sell it. You know, it's like you wish you're the first one there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Yep. You got those guys that have just had enough, or something happens in life and they got to get rid of it, and then you have all of us. You have all of us that are hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I got a long ways to go. I still got a long ways to go with my stuff. So, you know, which my son is probably going to want to keep.
Yeah. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
When I'm gone, I'll hand all this down to my daughter. She can do what she wants with it. She wants to sell it, or she wants to give it to her kids, her future kids. And
yeah. Now my daughters collect also toys. They got their own anime and all kinds of stuff like that. But once they have their kids, they know that they're gonna have a lot of stuff here for their kids. Train sets, Hot Wheels, everything. So I'm sure they're gonna like that part.
Yeah. Hey, Subi, I remember you were talking about airbrushing. You gonna get into that pretty soon?
Yeah, I hope so. More likely, like more for sure during the summer when I have more time.
Yeah, do it, man. You won't look back. I was such a strong proponent of rattle canning for like the longest time, but as soon as I tried airbrushing, I just fell back in love with everything. I was like, man, this is awesome. Being able to mix and match your own paints, make stuff last longer. It's just, it's good.
It's more controllable. You say that there?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I know like rattle can, it's like, okay, am I too close? Am I too far? It's going to come out thick. It's going to run, but airbrush, I've seen people doing it on channels, and it's like, they're like close and like, and it comes out perfect. You're like, wow, not even running. It's nice. I'm like, really? Now I did painting for 25 years for my job, and it was a handheld brush paint machine, and I learned how to distance, and I could paint without the paint running. And this is street paint, and I learned how to the pressures and all that kind of stuff. I have an airbrush system. Yes, it's in storage right now, but hopefully this summer I can pull it out, and I now have a garage that I can work in, and want to build myself a little booth myself, and try something. I was just telling Subi when we lost you over there that I kind of wanted to get into a lot more customizing, but it's the painting that I can't really. I'm impatient. I'm the one that, okay, it's been sitting for 2 hours and I'm over there poking at it like, are you dry yet? And then I need fingerprints all over it. Like, forget it. And I just can't. All the little taping. If you want to do 2 colors, whatever. I'm just like, I don't have the patience for that. Why? I can be patient about everything else, but I can't be patient for that. So all my stuff that I do, like I said, it's the actual car, and I just remove the livery off of it and do a wheel swap, or interior, detail the interior, detail lights. That's what I do. So I don't know. Maybe this summer I might get a little daring there and try some airbrushing. Can't go wrong. I have plenty of scrap cars around here that I can practice on. But then you got to do the stripping and all that finishing stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but whatever works for you. You can go as simple or as extravagant as you want, and if wheel swapping and detampoing does the job, then screw it. It's about where you find your joy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But airbrushing is awesome.
I've done some customs, just a couple of them, but that's it. With rattle can, and that's it. So.
Like two main reasons for me to why to switch to airbrush. It's the paint quality that you can get and the amount of paint options that you get.
Yep. Yep. The paint choices, you know, you're limited in rattle can to whatever color it comes in. You know, that's really about it. But like airbrush color, especially you get into the transparent and, you know, dyes and stuff, you know, you can lay down a different color base, and on two different cars you can lay down two different bases, and then you can spray the same color on the top and it's a totally different color. It's just it's crazy. Sounds good, Jay.
All right.
Sounds good. I was gonna hop off, but yeah, we'll wait for you.
So here's my Mercury Cougar. Oh, I'll let Sylvie do that first.
Oh, I just found this out on the 143. Thought this was
Hey,
pretty smart.
how about that?
Nice.
That's pretty dope. I see that one hanging all over the place.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people don't know that opens up.
No.
Yeah, you won't know until you open it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here's my Mercury Cougar. Now this is a custom I did, complete the paint and everything.
Well, that looks damn good.
Yeah, trust me, I was surprised.
That's like a pearly gunmetal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Those Cougar castings look so good.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Kind of want to swap and slam one.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah.
And then you got to have a track. You got to have a racetrack to run your cars, man.
Yep.
I got a Mustang and a Camaro on there right now. Can you see it?
Yep. Here, hold on. Let me get you on the big screen. It looks like they're about to go.
Yep. You're only going to see half of it, but
Three, 2, 1. We saw the start and the finish.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's dope.
It
That's such a cool setup you got, Jesse.
Yeah, thanks. It's what I do, man. I got the train, I got the track, the racetrack. I got my little town. Yeah.
You got everything that you need right in that area right there.
That's all I need, brother. That's all I need.
That's awesome.
I'm never bored.
Josh said the Mustang blew up.
Yeah, it did. I just actually what was it, a couple years last year? I took the wheels off of this. You probably recognize this one.
Oh yeah.
Right? It had the off-road wheels. Well, I swapped the wheels out because I wanted the wheels for my trucks. And then I just threw these on here. And this thing flies, man. This thing goes, it is so fast. Well, it's metal on metal, right? You know?
Yep.
So
You got the weight there.
you got all the weight you need. I actually made two of them. I made cause there's that other one, the gray silver kind of.
Yeah.
The same thing. And I made that one and I sent it off to Jason Mustang Hunter for his track. So you guys will see it on there once he starts doing more videos on racing. I sent it over. Yeah.
Nice.
That thing is quick. It's really fast.
Hopefully it puts it down for you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I get me some first place here, you know. We've got some good cars up there though.
Yeah.
Good fast cars.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, let's see. A fun hobby to have, man, you know.
Absolutely. And you enjoy many aspects of it, and then you incorporate trains into it too. So yeah. You make the most out of it.
Yeah. Making my own buildings, making my own mountains and trees. You know, that's what I like to do. I like to create. You know, I like to be the creator of the whole thing. You know, and you know, I don't know where I got it from, but maybe I got it from my mom. My mom used to be very creative in crafts and all that stuff. But yeah, making everything I needed, from fence posts to trees. Oh my God, everything, you know. Barns, when I made my barns, everything that I try to do, I wanted to be as realistic as possible, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so that when you come at level, ground level with it, you actually feel like you're there. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I like to do. That's all I
Yeah,
like.
that's awesome. That's awesome. That's why we love your channel, and we love what you bring to the community, Jesse, because you're very passionate and
Thank you.
obviously got a lot of heart in this, and you're a great guy too. So
Thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For
I know
sure.
there's been a lot of questions in there. Sorry guys. I can't see the questions because the questions are all up on the TV and not here on my screen. So it's hard for me to keep going this way, but I apologize if anyone asked any questions and I wasn't able to answer. So
Yeah, I think we were able to catch most of them. A lot of people just chiming in with thoughts on what we were discussing. So
okay.
yeah,
That's
but you did great.
cool. Cool.
You did great, and you're always welcome back, Jesse.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I was rushing to get my stuff ready here. I'm like, oh, he's gonna have stuff, and like he's gonna have some live. All right, let me try to get ready here, see if I can do it.
Yeah.
But no, it's always fun to get on with you guys, and I like to share what I can do with people, and it helps to get everyone's giving advice. You know, I hope I gave some advice to anybody who needed it, and I'm also on Instagram. If you need to talk to me and ask me more specific question, yeah, same channel or same name, same name, Jesse's Diecast Garage, and you'll find me on Instagram. But yeah, if anybody has any other questions they want to ask and talk to me for anything, I'd be more than happy to give advice or anything like that.
Yep. Definitely one of the most helpful people in the community.
Thank you.
So there's a link to Jesse's channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to go head over and show him some love and check out Jesse's channel, Jesse's Diecast Garage. Right there. And Subi. I gotta plug Subi too, because we got Subi in the house.
Yep, got Subi.
Try to make this to this.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, that's what you're trying to turn that into, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
Black.
Nice. Very nice.
Did you buy that poster, or is it hand drawn, or what?
I painted it.
You did it?
Yeah.
What? Artist, huh? Get down, kid.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what I was saying.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
Subi's really, he's really like he came leaps and bounds with his customs and stuff. So
wow.
This
is my last one.
That's dope. That is amazing.
You. Wow.
That's funny to give.
Right?
He's like,
yep.
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
All I hear is the hydraulics and the clunking of the car. Yep. Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah. Well, go ahead, Jess.
Real quick, I don't know where I left it, but I did a model, a plastic model car. I don't know what scale that is, but I made it into a lowrider, and I used the little motors from the RC cars, and I put them in there, but I left the wiring, of course. So I had the wiring, put the battery in it, and I hit the switches on there, and the car would actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know that part with model cars. Yeah, my whole life has been like that, dude. Just making cars and being creative with all that kind of stuff. So
that's dope. That's freaking awesome. Well, guys, we're past the 3-hour mark, and I gotta go get up early for work tomorrow. So
You got
I'll
it.
probably cut you guys loose. But yeah, Jesse, great talking to you, and yeah, you're welcome on anytime. Like I said, I want to get more interactive this year, so that's why I'm doing a lot of these panels.
Okay.
You're always welcome on anytime you want to hop on, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will.
Yeah, and maybe we'll set aside some time this year to do like a one-on-one interview.
Oh, okay.
If you're up for it.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, for
Again,
sure.
I'm hoping to get out to Arizona this year to visit my brother, and maybe I'll swing by.
Where does he live exactly?
I believe he's in Glendale.
Okay, so he's in West Valley. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the East Valley.
You're in the East. Okay.
Yeah.
I can take a right, and then go left later.
Yeah. I mean, Phoenix Metro is pretty small. It's like 85 miles from one end to the other, but yeah, it's no big deal. What's up, Big Daddy Jay?
Yo, what up, guys? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right on.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, what up, Jay?
I'm good, man. What's up, man? What's up?
There he is.
Feeling a little sick, so my voice is shot right now. But
we won't keep you too long, but yeah, it's definitely good to have you on.
yeah, I know I'm keeping you guys up right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, Derek can go to bed. We'll stay talking, Jay. All right? No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Hey, we know that the stream still works even when my internet goes out. Like, how about
right on, man?
Yep.
Who would have thunk?
I was trying to figure out how to flip the camera on here. It wasn't working.
Oh.
There's like not an option for it, so I don't know if it's just because I don't have an app on my phone or what.
No, it should automatically flip on the. You got the on your camera. Your display should have like a little circle. You tap the circle and it flips.
It says more.
Like right now.
Camera. Yeah, I think you can reach it from right now. It's the 3 dots that says more in the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Camera. Oops, let's click on audio. Yeah, it should be like a back camera option.
Oh, back camera. Camera 2, 0.
Hey, there we go.
Is that better?
Yes, sir. We got you.
We
Got the cutting mat.
What's that?
We got the we see the self-healing cutting mat.
Oh, dude, I find all right. So I'm not gonna give you the full tour, but I finally got a workstation together.
Hey, there we go.
All right.
That's a nice one, dude.
Why is it? It's like mirrored. It's going the opposite way. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
The opposite.
Yeah, so I didn't finish setting it all up yet. I literally just got this together and unpacked all my boxes. Like everything's still a disaster, dude. All my stuff is over here. I gotta like organize it all. But I got my paint. All my acrylics are up top. I got my airbrush and just some other stuff. My little compressor for the airbrush.
Nice.
Just trying to get organized, man. I got a little setup over here. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah.
But it's just enough. It's just enough to play like little scenarios for gas lines and stuff. And then I'm just trying to make it home, bro. Like
there you go.
I've been away from the hobby for so long. And I was talking to Amanda about it, and she's like, "We got to get you set up because it's good for your mental health,
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely.
I've been enjoying the time, the time that I've been having with the girls and everything. It's good to have a little bit of self time, right?
Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm just gonna get this little tripod set up here.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What have I missed in the last 3 years?
Well, let's see. The first month you were gone. No, just kidding.
Gosh, I mean
everything.
The
I don't know. I'm airbrushing now. I can tell you that.
Okay, I've seen some of your work, man. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's about time I freaking jumped off the deep end and just did the damn thing.
And you did it.
Yeah, Jesse went through a big move.
Oops.
Yep.
Subi's killing customs now.
Yeah, I've seen Tubi killing customs. I've been watching from the bushes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know, every now and then I'll jump on a live and see what you guys are doing or whatever, but I couldn't like talk, you know. I got my hands full.
Yeah.
So
That's
understandable,
cool.
brother.
Yep.
I did go out and I found a car and I bought it. Picked up this thing.
Oh, okay.
An AMC Eagle. It's
Oh,
four-wheel drive.
Nice.
I could sure as hell see some JDC flavor coming in on that.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming on this bad boy. Yep. And then I've had some castings like sitting in the wings. You know, you sent me a few of these. These are coming down the line. I got one on the desk right here. There's another one I've been wanting to get my hands on. I don't know what it is, but mod speeder.
Yeah, the mod speeder.
Yep. And then I got some stuff on my you gotta excuse the mess, man. Like I said, I'm still trying to get organized here.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro.
This car here is perfect for what I want to do with it. The jackhammer.
Yep.
It's got that forced air induction on the front there. I mean, it's kind of crazy setup, but a lot of surface area to work with.
Yeah.
But
big fins on the back.
I had went down to I found a store in my town. It's called Diecast Carolina's Diecast. Over here in Lexington, North Carolina. They do a lot of online sales. But the dude had he's got used cars, he finds buyouts on Facebook and stuff. So he had a whole bin. I actually went live and showed it, but he had a whole bin full of old Matchbox cars from the 80s and stuff, man. So I started working on a few of these.
Yep, I saw that video you did.
The Red Rider. Yeah, it was just a quick live. I got all those cars are still sitting down there.
Yeah.
But I guess while I'm at it, I'll show you what I'm working on right now too. There's a channel called Wastelands Raceway. He's over there in the UK, and he does a season for Gaslands. Like you send him cars, and he actually plays your team, right?
Nice.
And if you make it, you win or whatever. If you don't, you're done. You're done. So I'm sending in 2 cars for a team. This one's the RX-7.
Ooh.
Oh,
wow. Look at that.
It's got some rockets on the back. You know, simple build, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Something to get my feet wet again, right?
Sweet, dude.
So I'm gonna send that in, and then I actually got to finish this. I just added these little things on top. They're not painted yet, but the Mustang, yeah, Fox body Mustang with the Gatling gun on top of it.
Nice.
You know, just something, man. Felt good to get the brushes going again, right?
Look at that, man. You put this down for what, like 2 years, 3 years maybe, and you just hop right back into it and just start making quality work like you never left.
Riding a bike, brother. It's like riding
I'm gonna be my. What's that, Jesse?
I said it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, right. I'm always gonna be my hardest critic, though, right? Like that's the way that you stay good. Yeah. So to me, I mean, like I'm looking at this as, you know, there's so many things I could do better on these cars, but you know, to get something basic to get back in, right?
Yeah.
So I feel good about it, though, man. I feel good about getting back into space and being able to share where I'm at in life with you guys too. Look at that thing. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Jay,
wow.
Jay, when I built these, I was inspired by you and your channel, bro.
Oh, that's flattering, man. Thank you.
This is
crazy.
I did this one.
That's insane.
Okay, and then
I feel like I've seen that.
You know what? You just commented like a couple months ago
Yep, I just went and seen that. That's the one. That's the one I saw.
That is wacky, man. Look
It's
at that.
insane, dude. That's awesome,
crazy.
dude.
It's
And
like
you don't even do customs. That's the thing.
Every now and then I'm like, oh, let me just try this. Let me just try that.
Yeah.
But those are the only two that I have of that. So yeah.
That's crazy how you have the wheels on that, so it's like it can do kind of a wheelie and stand
so
up.
if it makes a wheelie, you know, if it's going up a mountain, you know, those two back tires kick in.
That's crazy, man.
See if I could do that again. How did he do it? Settings, camera.
The ingenuity of Gasland builders, man, it's just mind blowing.
You know what, man? Like, and I don't know. I say this, I guess, because I like doing it, but it brings out the best in me as far as my creative abilities. You know.
There you go.
Like, and it's not a knock on anybody on what they do. You know, it's not going. I'm not knocking anybody that does customs or any of that, but like, the opportunities are just endless with this stuff, man. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I got some ideas though. There's gonna be some things coming down the line on the channel that will get the community involved. And you know, I can't say that I'm ready to jump back into pinks or anything like that right now because it's just it dedicates so much time. But to kind of get me back into the feel of being behind the camera again, and not that I'm, you know, that doesn't whatever, but to get the channel rolling again,
right.
I think I'm gonna do a couple little events for fun with the Gasland stuff, just to get the community involved, to get the chat playing, like so that I can learn the game actually too. I think it'll be a good thing. Like, you know, once every 2 weeks I'll go live for an hour or two, whatever, and we'll mess around with some dice and, you know, maybe eventually if people want to send some cars in and just have some fun with it, whatever. But I got plenty of cars already that I've built, and then plenty of stuff that people have sent me. And also this will be a way to you know, my mind starts going, how can I start showing, you know, obviously everything's going to get displayed in here, all the cars that came in for the Ferraris and the double trouble and all the customs that were sent to me over the years, man. Everything's going up on the wall. They've been boxed up for too long.
Yeah.
But to get them some screen time too, you know, I've been thinking about some things to be able to get those customs in front of the camera as well. And kind of, you know, try to put my juice back into the community, right?
Yep.
So
Hell yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
amazing
right
to
on.
have you back. It's really good to have you back, Jay.
Well, I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I'm here. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely miss you guys. It's been a long time, bro. You know, you don't know how many times I've wanted to go and press the button, and it's just like I was just so tired from changing diapers and running circles around with these kids, man. And you know, they're almost 3 now.
I hear you, man.
It's crazy. Seems like they were just born yesterday, man.
Yeah, definitely.
They grow way too fast.
I know it.
I know 20 years ago I was running around with my 2 girls. Now they're 25 and 26.
Yeah, my daughter's about to start high school.
I didn't mean to
in
scare you
fall.
there, buddy.
It's crazy, man. And I'll be there tomorrow, right? Like, they were just born yesterday, I feel like.
Yeah.
Can't hold on, man. I've taken so many pictures and videos, and I take so many pictures and videos, I don't even get to look at them half the time, you know?
No, yes. You will later on.
Yep.
Just wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
One day you're gonna flip all back through them.
Yeah.
Right.
And they'll be like, Dad, can I borrow the keys? And then you're gonna go back to your phone and stop flipping through the pictures.
Yeah, right on, man. Right on.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta love it, bro. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's past my bedtime, so I should probably let you guys go. But
Yeah, I'm probably there too.
we'll do this. We'll do another open panel next week if you guys want to hop on next Wednesday. Just giving you guys a little advance, but
Yeah, right on. It's for me. It's always hit or miss. You know, it's always hit or miss with the girls. What time they end up actually falling asleep, and
understandable.
Got to get all the things done in the house as well. So, but yeah, if I'm up and I'm free, I'm in, man, for sure.
Sick. Yeah.
Maybe I'll jump on here while I'm building something.
There we go. That's kind of something that I've thought about too, is because I had it was the open panel 2 weeks ago. I did a customizers panel. I think you were in on it, Jay, right? You were in that chat.
I jumped in for a couple minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, how cool would it be to get like a panel full of like 4 or 6 customizers, and we're all camera down on the table building something.
Like a build party.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah. I remember, there was some guys that used to do that on Instagram. I don't remember who it was or whatever, but it was cool. Everybody be kicking it and stuff. And
heck yeah, dude, that'd be nice, man.
We got to do that.
Yeah, that'll work.
We got to do
that.
All
right, guys. Great.
Yeah, I'm down, man.
Thank you again, Derek, and we'll talk to you guys later, man.
Jesse, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate it. It was a pleasure. It was an honor.
You got it. All right, Jay. We'll talk to you later.
All right, Jesse. It's good to see you, brother.
All right, later.
Have a good night, brother.
All right, man. I'm gonna peace out as well, man. I'll let you lock this up.
Yeah, it's like after midnight for you, man. You need to take your butt to bed.
15. Man, I don't sleep.
Same.
I'll be up. I still got stuff to do, but I'll let you go, brother.
Same, brother. Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks for hopping on. It's good seeing you getting back into the game and getting your workstation and everything set back up.
Yeah, right on, man.
That's exciting.
I'll probably start hanging stuff on the walls when I hang this up. So
hell yeah.
I'll let you, man.
All right, brother. Take care, Jay.
Yeah, man. You too.
All right, guys. Well, that was freaking awesome. Another great chat. Hopefully everybody enjoyed burning the midnight oil on this one. I'm telling you, I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow. I don't mind going long, but I started late, so it ended late, which is which is always fun, right? So yeah, guys, 158 in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing. We opened some models. We talked about some good diecast stuff. And you guys don't be bashful when we do these open discussions. Click the link, hop on. And we'll talk about whatever, man. Talk about whatever. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And happy hunting, happy collecting, happy customizing. Remember, it's about the cars, not the money. The good old S15 RSR out of the 2-pack. Very nice. All right, guys. I will see you next week for number 159. Much love.